gonna give it like
Blah.
or so seconds.
Pump up the jam, pump it up. While your feet are stomping, etc.
Stomp it.
Look at
I'm
him
gonna
over
find
there.
your jam and pump it. Okay.
Don't worry about that, Neil.
Pull it, twist it, pop it.
Twist it, bop it.
Guys, voice notes live.
Oh yeah.
Ew, I blocked him.
Uh,
I kept missing all my shots, so I blocked Neil on Twitter.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not Frogger.
that
It's a Frogger reference. It's funny. I'm so hilarious, chat. Cue the laugh track.
ah.
Thanks.
Okay. So last session, you guys went up Ember Valley, encountering many things, like a drake swarm. You spent the night basically taking turns watching this dragon fight go on, which might have ended, might have not. They kind of flew off at the end. You passed by Alice's house. You found out that it wasn't real. When you looked back, it wasn't there. And then when you finally arrived at the top, you found a Mossling village using your cart as part of their village. And you created a new village for them. And you guys carefully dismantled the parts in the cart and left them with the somewhat moldy rations. And then you have your cart and you have Little Moss Man with you. He decided to come with you. And I think that is where we left off. You guys are about to return back down Ember Valley.
Yep.
Boy, I hope the road's not really bumpy from all the dragon hitting it.
Oh, there's not much
We might
traffic.
not have a road back.
Don't give him
Yeah.
ideas.
You guys want to take the cart and then follow the escort down?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. So you have the temporary horse, don't you? Or like the rented horse and Ash's horse. What are you doing with those?
Yep.
Are they both being hooked up?
Yeah.
I
Might as
guess.
well.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have two horses on your cart. One of them you don't own. As you guys set off, the little moss man climbs up to the back of the cart and is waving to the village. As you see it, like basically almost all of them waving back. As
My
is
little
there
moss
anything
people.
anything you guys would like to do in between anything that might happen?
Not particularly.
Who wants to give Teddy a treat?
I'll give him a treat.
Alright. Give me an
Okay.
animal handling.
So what you want to do, Bear? Whoever that is, Bumble.
You can give them help advantage by giving them advice.
Yeah. You wanna hold out. Yeah. Well, how do you wanna? Do you wanna give me a little tap, little pat?
That's a 21 with advice to feed that man.
You take the. What was it you're using? You're using dry jerky, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
You take the dry jerky as he is growling at you. And the closer you get, the louder you growl and the more he's showing his teeth. Until you
It's
get
okay,
within.
Daddy, I'm just giving you food.
Yeah, until you get within nose distance and he realizes what you're giving him is food. And then he kind of calms down and takes the food from you.
He likes me.
I think you're not food shaped.
I mean, he's plenty food shaped. Look at him,
Hopefully
he's a
not.
small bird. He's just
Definitely
a bird
not
that walks on
food
two
shaped.
legs. Actually, birds do that. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Well then, Neil.
Yeah, so on your journey down, it's just a lot of domesticating, basically. As you guys, while you're traveling down, like I'm gonna say Bear did call it, as the path has been absolutely smashed, as there's a massive crater in the side of this mountain. You've already passed the bit where you sat and watched them. This was like a bit further down, as it's been like 4 to 6 days, somewhere in that range. As the path that you did take has now been destroyed.
Destroyed, as in,
Man, we gotta take the scenic route.
how's it? Is there any way to like? Is it just like a blockage? Like, is the path just
No,
gone?
imagine like a path on like this side of the mountain. You know, like those like roads that are on, across the side of like hills and stuff. Imagine that,
Mhm.
but one of them's just been absolutely smashed into by like a giant rock.
Ah,
So you will have to find a different path, unless you abandon the cart and try climbing over.
back it up.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
Turn the turn signal.
It's about half a day's journey back the way you came. You guys find another path down in a different direction you've never been before. You can keep going and look for different paths, or you could take this one.
I think we should take this one. It's a whole new world.
There is so much to see.
As following this path, you get the sense that you're heading deeper into the center of Ember Valley rather than kind of hanging around the edges. But you are heading the direction you want, but you're also veering in closer to the center. As there is about 4 more days of journey uninterrupted. As on the 5th day of, ninth day, I think. Yeah. Basically, on the next day, you guys see a shadow cast over you, and then you hear really wounded roar, and you see the other dragon still chasing it. As the dragon that was both of them look way more battle torn than you last saw them. They just continue flying on past you guys as you're much lower down than you used to be. As you can, they've come from across your mountain, go over another, and out of sight again. You'll hear the occasional distant roars. As
Love
that is
them.
the only noteworthy thing that's happened in your 9 days of journey so far. Is there anything you would like to do from here on out?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Nothing for me.
Alright. As it's been fairly uneventful, there have been some instances where the damage from the battle of those two have caused blockages in the road, but they've not been really noteworthy. It's just been getting out the cart and clearing some rocks. But today, you've come across another basically battle scar on these mountains, as the rocks you're used to have been about bastion size and you've just teamworked it and pushed it all over. This one looks like the mountain just slid down and is blocking your path. There is a
Oh.
gap. There is a gap underneath it, which looks like it might fit the cart if you force it through. But if you don't, you'll have to find another path, because this rock is too large to move. Unless you got any
Mhm.
sort of trickery you can move it with. What would you guys like to do?
Hmm.
I'll look through my spells, see if I have any trickery, which I don't think I do.
It's a shame none of my gear has strength shit, so that's fun.
In
I
terms
got a
of pure
pickaxe.
strength of lifting this thing, it's going to be impossible. Unless you're
What
dragon
about just like
sized.
what if we like just push it? Is there a way to push it?
No, so imagine, let's say, like a skyscraper, not skyscraper, like one of those like apartment buildings on its side leaning against the mountain. And not that big. That's why I said it looked like the mountain has just slid down the thing.
Ah, okay.
There's a gap that looks barely. It's big enough for the horses and you guys to walk through, but it's sketchy whether or not the carts can get through or not.
Does anyone have like something I can use to like chip at the rock with? Pickaxe or something?
You could technically chip at it with any weapon with a point.
I
You
got a
just
hammer.
risk damaging the weapon.
What about a chisel?
No, I don't have a chisel, just a hammer.
Okay, I have like I have a javelin, like a few javelins that I can use.
Yeah, you can use the javelins as a larger makeshift python.
Mm-hmm. I'll try going for that.
So your plan is to start chipping away at this rock.
Yeah, I want to make the hole bigger so it doesn't like scrape against the car or nothing. You know.
Um, does anyone else want to do anything before he does that?
Nope.
No, I think
Nothing.
my idea would cause an avalanche or a rock
Okay.
slide, so
So I will say you can either attempt to like do this quicker with a check, or you can spend about maybe 2 or so days chipping away at this rock. It'll still take a
Best for me.
while if you do the the skill check, but it won't be as long as 2 days.
I think might as well just take the 2 days, and if it's still going to take a while.
Mhm.
It would take
yeah,
probably about most of the current day.
probably better to be safer instead of risking a rock slide on us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's fair enough. So the what's it? The escorts and stuff like realize what you're doing, and they've joined into taking any spare tools they have to break it. As about a day and a half into it, you guys are almost basically halfway through chipping and carving a tunnel for you guys. As you hear a loud cracking noise. Can't visibly see anything, but you heard a crack that wasn't someone hitting it.
Gulp.
Gulp indeed.
Have we all stopped?
Yeah, everyone has stopped after hearing it.
I want to try to see if I can hear any small noises or something, like inside the rock.
Give me. What would be for hearing? So give me
I
a
think it'd still be
perception.
perception for hearing.
Yeah,
11.
11. You try to listen in as you can't tell if that's the ambient noise of like the wind passing through or if that's cracking. The escorts play it safe and back out the area.
Quick Bastion, do a 13-point turn with the carriage.
The carriage wouldn't have
This
gone
is someone who
through
was
yet.
going to take us 50 years.
You guys would have started chipping through, and then after it was done, take the carriage through.
I want to do a little back out of the tunnel so it doesn't collapse on me.
What do you want to
Maybe
do,
look at the
Bastion?
out-
Alright, well, what do you want to do there?
I was gonna
Mm.
say maybe look at the outside, see if I can see any cracks forming.
From the side profile of it, where you guys can, like, where you start chipping away at it, you can't see anything cracked. But, you haven't gotten all the angles on it, you've only got the bottom of it and then, like, the side of it.
Do a little send a Raven familiar up there and see through its eyes to see if I can see cracks.
As give me perception check with whoever makes that.
What do you mean by mix that?
Because I don't know if his Raven does it or he does it.
That'd be a 19.
19. As you're flying up above, it's very small and unnoticeable, but you spot this like seam line going through most of the rock at the top. Not at the top, like what roughly where you guys have been chipping away at it. There's this small seam as there's this big old seam. Well, small, big, you know what I mean? Giant rock, small seam.
So like a seam where it could collapse down into the tunnel, basically.
Yeah, it looks like what you'd see before something shatters.
Aurora Bastion, I recommend getting out of there.
Ooh,
Oh.
shmove it, shmove it.
As you guys are standing there, nothing has happened. It was just the one crack so far.
Yeah, we gotta be careful.
I mean,
Oh, I
we
mean-
could just like break the rock up there and get it over with so we can dig faster as well.
What if it
It
causes
is
a rock
impossible
slide,
to
though? This
tell
thing's
how this
massive.
rock's going to land. It could completely block off your path.
Damn.
It literally could completely block off the path, or it could just fall out of the way. It's uncertain.
So basically, it's either continue digging and risk getting crushed, do nothing, and potentially have it fall and block the path, or try to do something and have it potentially work or potentially block the path.
I think
Yeah, so it's very up in the air what's going to happen.
were there any other paths, like back?
So on your journey down this path, you took the one that took you closest to the destination you're going. There was one about a day's journey back that took you a bit more towards like Ember Run, for example, than King's Watch.
Hmm. Is there a path leading from Ember Run to King's Watch that we could just go?
Yeah, Aurora would even know that. Aurora's been through Ember Run.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we should maybe play it safe and head to Ember Run.
Okay.
I like that idea, but I also want to try to break the rock because either way, eventually it's gonna fall, and we can
we
at least
could-
get back and I can Eldritch Blast it, and then if it happens to work out, it happens to work out.
Oh, I think you could blast the rock when we get like a decent distance away
Yeah,
from.
that's what I was just saying.
Mm.
So is that what you're
I
gonna
want
do
to
then?
do, yeah. I want to make sure everyone's 120 feet back, and then I want to Eldritch Blast the rock where I saw the crack,
As
or
you
at least that general
blast,
area.
the crack would be up, like on the side facing the sky.
I meant like on the underside of where the crack would be, where I can
Okay.
like roughly guess.
Yeah, so you blast that spot as even from this distance you hear this like echoing through the valley of this like cracking noise going through it as you hear like this massive like one like massive crack as it like crashes, dust starts flying everywhere and stuff from all the dirt being kicked up. As you can see at least one part of it sliding further down the valley as the dust is still covering the other part and you can't tell if it's still there or not. Waiting for the dust to settle, you see that the top half of this thing has kind of landed like yeah, it's kind of landed on the side of the road. There is somewhat of a path past now, like on the side towards the valley where the rock slid down. It is very much unstable, but it is big enough for the carriage if you want to try it.
Do we risk it, Bastion?
As most of that earth has been torn up by the other rock sliding down.
Mm.
Hmm?
What do you think, Bastion? What's the verdict?
Mm. I don't know, cause I like this cart's been through some shit.
Very true.
We could just go try the Ember Run path because now that I think about it, we can also ask them for help with the Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Is Emberon the one that had the drakes as pets?
Yeah,
Yeah,
or a
Okay.
couple Drake riders.
we're just
Yeah, it
gonna
would
be
be a good
stuck
idea
in
to
the
go
valley
there
for
anyways.
longer.
I say we do it.
Yeah, let's go find that path.
Alright,
Rock slide
as
didn't work.
you decide to not risk it, heading back, taking the couple, like the extra day journey back to the path. As you guys are now heading roughly in the direction of Ember Run. As you get a lot of the way there, almost halfway there, towards Ember Run, as you are met with a split path from just general like where the sun is and all that. You can tell one of the paths heads directly south and the other one heads directly like roughly east, so towards Ember Run or down through King's Watch.
I say we
One,
go to the Ember Run.
yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be quicker. We can stock up on shit. It's taking a while, and
as
can get advice for the Drake.
as you guys journey towards that direction, the path leads you into a mountain as there's a massive cave entrance going through the mountain.
Through the mountain.
Would you like
Secret,
to
secret,
go through the tunnel,
ta-da!
through the mountain?
Through the
It's not like
tunnel!
it's not like
Yeah.
modern thing where you can see the other side and all that. It's like a full cave system that you can assume exits towards Emberon.
Is there a bunch of bones laying on the ground in the cave entrance?
Is there a skull and crossbones and a
No,
sign that says "Do not enter"?
it's mostly damp with a lot of stalagmites and stalactites.
I think we can go through there then. Just gotta be
Yeah,
careful.
I think we'll need some lanterns for the horses. Just like some torches to light up the thing.
Hmm.
I
As
got me a lamp.
Yeah, I'll take my lamp, put it on top of the like the roof.
uh, you hang your lamp on the thing, you can see the escort does the same thing. As you guys are like, the escort's no longer really ahead of you. You guys are kind of like swapping between going first, going second, as neither of you are sure where
We're
you
now
are.
the escorts.
Yeah, neither of you guys are sure exactly where you are in Emberon, as this cave has a lot of twists and turns, as you're not sure which direction you're facing anymore without the sun as a guide. About this cave is like fully deep. There's ups and downs. You get about most of the way through, like most of the day through, as you hear a very faint roar, as about 20 seconds later you feel this entire cave system like rumble as stalagmites and stalactites start falling from the ceiling. One there too.
Uh-oh.
We go, we go, we go.
As one crashes in front of your horses. Give me an animal handling check to prevent them from being spooked and trying to run.
Who?
19.
Anyone who's with the horses.
No, I'm driving right now.
A 19.
I'll be trying to calm down my horse, so.
Alright, give me one as well.
What is my handling? Dirty 20.
Okay. So as the horses like kick up in a panic, like neighing, you guys manage to calm them before they make any movements. As you can travel on safely-ish. You still got to be wary of the loose stalagmites from the ceiling.
I'll be
We
trying
go,
to
we
blast
go,
any
we
of them
go.
that are like falling in front of the path or like above us.
Yeah. So as you guys are traveling, like it's still within like the same couple minutes. Bumble, you do see one that starts falling ahead of you guys.
I want to try and blast it.
Give me a roll to hit, and I'll see how well it will be.
27.
27. Yeah, you managed to hit this thing right as like it starts falling in front of you. As when you shoot it, it kind of shatters, and like it's just a bunch of small pebbles landing around the area.
Nice.
As another one falls down slightly to the side of you, kind of behind you. As you can roll to hit with a disadvantage because you didn't expect one to be behind you.
13.
13 is good enough to hit it, but not good enough to shatter it. As you hit it and you kind of knock it out of the way from hitting your carriage directly, and instead it tears up the like side of the cloth on from the carriage, but doesn't break anything.
Whew, I thought I was going for our back left wheel again.
As you do have a
Fuck.
tear in
Not
your
the wheel.
carriage now, but that should be easily fixed with mending. After a while, the stalagmites stop falling from the ceiling, as you still hear those roars going on. You can assume it's those two dragons again.
I thought they killed one another.
Not yet.
I need to get a room, man.
Enemies to lovers.
Oh. Yeah.
As after about 2 days of journeying through this complex cave system, you start seeing this like natural light coming through from the direction up ahead. As you guys on your way there, you see a cave exit, and from where you can see the shadows being cast, you can tell that you have gotten even closer to Emberon. But as you're about to leave, you feel another rumbling against the cave as you see that dragon that keeps running, its head just land in front of the cave entrance, big enough to like almost block the entire thing, as there's no way out as its head is in the way, but you can kind of see like up, out and above it.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
As it lands there, about 5 seconds later, you feel another rumbling as stalagmites are falling behind you guys, but there's no real ones in your area. You see the other dragon that was chasing it, the copper dragon that you guys have met before, hold its mouth like it's got its claws on its throat. It pulls its mouth open and shoots acid straight down its throat.
Oh.
Damn.
As you can tell, that's probably killed the dragon, as the acid is leaking through its body and melting the floor around. As
Everybody be very, very quiet.
after a while of just the steam and the heat from this acid, the dragon, the copper dragon, like looks into the cave as you see this massive eye staring through that tunnel where the light once was. As you guys are not very hidden.
Moss Man, save us! Save us, Moss Man!
We would do that actually. The Mossling does the same thing he's done before, as he makes you guys invisible. And the dragon reaches into the cave and in one bite takes the escort and their carriage. As they yank it out, and you hear like the wings flapping as you see that dragon that it has just killed slowly being lifted off the ground, and you can see in the distance it is carrying that dragon. As all that is left of the escort is some red mist across the floor and some wooden planks and torn cloth. As you guys become visible again, as the Mossling passes out.
Well, I guess we don't have to pay the escort anymore.
We already paid.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
I think we'll have to pay for the damage.
We're not
Not
the
our
ones that
fault.
caused the damage. They're the ones that's supposed to stop that.
I will say, just out of character here, the rest of your journey will be completely uneventful and lead you to Emberon.
What do we tell the escort service? Was that their only thing?
Do we even tell them anything?
I
Do we
think
even go back
should.
there?
Yeah, well, I think you're gonna they're gonna be wondering what happened, and like, what if they like try to label us as criminals if we don't come forward and say shit?
Yeah, but that's the thing, Bastion. Their escort was supposed to be the ones protecting us, and if they never return, they're gonna assume we're dead too.
He's got a fair point.
I still think we should go back and tell them what happened. I doubt they'll make us pay for it. Like, what are we gonna do
As
against a dragon like that? We
during
can't
your
stop that.
travels, you eventually end up on a pathway from the back of Ember Run through the valley into Ember Run. So not the staircase that you came in through before, Ash.
10,000
No,
steps.
no
Mhm.
10,000 steps for you.
No,
Thank
you're already
you,
up in the
Lord.
mountains. As welcome to Ember Run, a village on the edge of Ember Valley, high in the mountains. What would you like to do?
Mm,
I think we should probably go to like their stables first.
Yeah.
They would probably know where, like, how to deal with drakes.
so, does that mean we also get the keep the horse if we don't go back?
If we don't go back and give it back, then yeah.
Well then,
I mean,
no, because
technically,
then
you can
we'd
keep
certainly be
anything if you grab
criminals.
it and then don't come back.
I don't mean to be a party pooper, but that's just theft. I don't
It
want to be a repeat
is.
horse thief, Bumble.
What do you mean repeat? I never stole a horse.
I know you stole that horse, Bumble.
No, you don't.
I'm not stupid, Bumble.
Are you
Just
sure
because
about
my eyes
that?
don't
Yes, you
work too
are.
well.
You know, we don't even really need the second horse anyway, since we have the drake as well, though.
Yeah.
So we can return the rent horse.
I think the
Maybe
Drake
get
will
our
be stronger
deposit
than
back.
the horse anyway.
Aurora, do you know where the stables are?
Yeah, that way. No point to where they are.
You won't be able to because there is no traditional stables in this place. Instead, it seems more like a arranging like a beast type companionship, as most people privately own their drakes. So there's no like stable service for drake things or horses or anything.
Is there like a groomers we can go to?
You could probably ask one of the people who has a drake just wandering around.
If that's God's plan.
I mean, realistically, if you don't know where the groomers are, you ask the person you think has one or has
I
been
want to
there.
find the Drake with the prettiest nails and then ask their owner.
The prettiest talons.
Oh, there's no painted nail trace.
Oh.
But you can approach one of the people who has a drake. They kind of like imagine like a human and a tiger type bond where it just walks with them. Doesn't really seem like either of them are like the leader.
It's like a bunch of Mike Tysons.
As you
As you
walk
can
up
see,
to
he had a
this
tiger.
drake and a human pair, as you see this fairly old lady with like small glasses on, like whitish blonde hair, and like a weird kind of medieval sun hat type thing. As I can send a picture of what they look like. Or not. I'll take a screenshot. Or not. Come on, there we go. It's a
Yeah.
yeah, the hair's supposed to be a bit more white than that, but I'll have to do. It's like, ugh, that's just an old lady.
Your description made me think of the Ratatouille grandma with the shotgun.
Yeah, no, for her age, I don't think she has that blonde of hair. As she looks about 99 years old.
Oh, alright, guys, you
She's
sit back.
old,
Don't want to
old.
scare her to death.
Knock knock.
What you knocking on
Knock
her
knock.
skull?
Yeah,
Is she
she's
gonna
just
kill her?
standing there. Like she's walking with her,
I
like,
just say knock
supposedly
knock.
pet. Knock knock. She
Yeah,
doesn't pay
just say.
attention to you. She didn't hear you.
I say it louder. Knock knock.
Oh, hello.
And I gesture to Bastion to talk.
Oh, okay.
Damn, Aurora just gonna get the
Alright.
attention and then
Fucking, what's
deflect.
this? Fucking knock knock run.
Yeah.
Hi. I noticed that you have a pretty lovely drake here.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I was wondering where you could like go to like get them groomed, or like like get a
Groomed?
book where I could, well, just like take care of them because they need maintenance, obviously.
You just feed them.
Okay. Do you have anywhere we could? Is there like, do you know a place that could have like a book that could teach us how to like train them?
Oh, you want a book?
Yeah.
I have plenty of books. I wrote them myself.
Oh, you're an author?
Yes, I wrote many books. The town loves them.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, we're looking for like a book, especially like to use a drake as a like on a cart, like to pull our cart.
Yeah, I can get you a book. You come with me to my house. I'll grab one from my shelf. As
Okay, we'll
she's
do.
leading you towards one of the buildings. As you've now noticed in her hand that she's got like a basket of groceries and stuff.
Bastion, you could also just
Right.
ask her if she could teach us instead of making us read a book.
The book's easier. I don't want to have to stay in this town for like 10 years and have to train
She's
a
currently
drake.
walking off towards her house, leaving you guys behind.
Christ, she's fast.
Ask for an
Let's
old lady chase you
go.
down.
But I hear
I
old.
want, I want to dash.
I'll have
No.
you know I'm in the peak of my youth.
They
She's
didn't
off.
mean to say old. They said cold. They're cold.
Yeah,
They're
you look
cold.
cold.
I do have a couple knitted blankets if you want them.
No, it's
I could
fine.
knit you guys a brand new one.
Okay.
That would be lovely, thank you.
As you guys arrive at her house, she invites you in. Would you guys like something to drink?
Nothing for me.
I'm
thanks.
okay.
No, thank you.
As she goes into the kitchen and like pours herself a drink. And then heads over to one of like the 10 bookshelves she has in her living room. And is like looking through the books. This one. As she hands you a book, Bastion, she hands you a book of essential care for drakes for dummies.
Oh, perfect.
I
Curious
wrote that
question.
one
though.
myself.
Most people have drakes here. Do they like raise them from eggs or do they capture them from Ember Valley?
Really depends. The ones you capture from Ember Valley tend to be more violent and more prone to attacking people, but they also are more experienced in terms of natural instinct, general hunting tactics. The ones raised as eggs are typically kept as house pets. They are quite large house pets, but they are very loving if you raise them from the egg, as they treat you as their parent, like their mother, father.
We kind of have a captured drake in the back of our cart.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
we were just in Ember Valley.
Have you guys been feeding
We
it properly?
yeah, we've been
We've been feeding
giving
it
it
jerky.
jerky.
Hmm. Jerky doesn't have all the nutrients it might need. I recommend heading into the town's market and grabbing some like full-blown steaks and stuff, as dried meat is useful in a pinch, but I wouldn't recommend constantly feeding it that.
Okay.
It is on page 26 of the book.
How many
How to feed
pages?
your drakes properly. Oh, it's only 162 pages.
How big are the words?
I mean,
Like, how big
that's
is the
pretty
font?
nice
Have you got double
for a
spacing?
whole dragon book.
As you like peek into the book, it is like fully like in depth about everything. Like some really big words that some you don't even understand because of how like fancy or big the words are.
Oh, this
Got
is
like
font size
size 2
2.
font.
It's even got the fancy big letter at the start.
As like per page, there is about like 4 paragraphs. It does come with some pictures as well.
Thank God.
There's some sections of the book dedicated with a picture on the left side and writing on the right.
The book says it's for dummies, but it has all these fancy words.
It's very intricate.
Thank you.
Does it have a glossary at the back saying all the words?
What?
I think a glossary's like
Fashion, I think that's called a dictionary.
no. A glossary's like. Let me. I know there's like.
You mean the blurb at the
usually
back?
no. It's like a list of the words with like a brief description of like what they say of like, what they mean.
That's
No,
a
but I could
dictionary,
fetch you one of
Fashion.
the
That's a
dictionaries I
glossary.
wrote.
A
It's at the end.
table of contents?
No,
Wait.
that's like a
He
list of
goes back
chapters.
to a
A glossary is
shelf
like
and then finds a dictionary, which also on the bottom of the page is written by her. She made her own dictionary.
Are you like Shakespeare? How many words have you
Thank
invented?
you. I love that
What?
writer. He's such an exceptional writer.
Yeah.
I've been to some
Back
of
home
his plays.
we call him Billy Spear back at home.
You know Shakespeare?
No. It's just like a nickname that my town called him.
I've never
Okay.
heard that nickname before. I have to write that down. As she pulls out like a little notepad and starts writing that.
Way to go, Bastion, spreading misinformation.
What do you mean? This is what we call him.
What?
We call him Billy Spear.
No.
You don't, but I do. You ain't from fucking Guy's Garden.
Ah, you're from Guy's Garden. Lovely place. I've been there
Yeah.
myself. There's a lot of
Yeah, I grew up there.
druidic folk there. Very religious.
Yep.
Do you still have those knitted blankets, miss?
Ah, yes. As she heads into a separate room and brings back a selection of like 6 knitted blankets, each with different like patterns on them. As you see, like just a multicolored one, like brown and like brown.
Oh, my
And most of them are like
Favorite.
that. There's a couple that there's one that looks like a what's it, like a dragon, like a black dragon in the center, and like a small, like tiny gold-ish dragon up to the side. Really? Nothing? Damn, I really thought I'd get attention. Okay. As you find another
Well,
one with like
I
a
do like the
depiction of a
dragon one,
drake.
but
No, not
Repeat
you.
yourself. Huh?
Not you. I'll get like a picture of the dragon one second.
I was gonna say I like the dragon one, but I didn't want to interrupt the lady.
The fine lady describing the entire patchwork of the blanket.
Yeah, she would be the type of lady to describe it. She writes so many books.
Bitch don't even got a glossary. That's a real thing, man.
You're looking for a dictionary, Bo.
No, it's a glossary. A glossary has like a list of specific words used in the thing that are like uncommon, so they give you fucking they give you like the meanings and definitions at the back. It should be in a fucking like an educational book like this one.
Oh, wait, I can't find it. I don't remember the name.
Right, I'll be right back.
I was about to ask Ash what it was called. But basically, it's just picture two dragons.
Can I have the dragon blanket, please?
Yeah, you can have the dragon blanket as she hands that one. Like, as she lets you grab that one as she starts packing away the rest.
Thank you.
So do you want any payment for these books? And the blanket?
No, feel free to keep them. I'll just write
Oh,
another one.
thanks. Right, a note. Well, are these all like single copies? Do you not print them off?
1 second. Sorry, what'd you say?
Are these all like single copies? No, don't. Are they not like printed? Is this the only book?
I remember messaging me.
She's fell asleep. How the fuck has time been on fucking Minecraft for 7 hours?
No, not that one. Not that one. Okay, no, I just can't find the title of it. It is a oh, I found it. Okay. There we go. As it is, looks like there is. It looks like this without all the text on it and a bit more like hand knitted.
Whoa.
As I will expect a scuffle once you guys get back, as Ash realizes what that was.
Oh. Is it like a special blanket or something that Ash wanted?
It's specifically from a series that Ash likes, which is why I was trying to I was describing it and hoping that Ash would be like, oh my god, it's this thing. But she just said nothing and then left.
It's my blanket now.
Yeah. It's your blanket, you took it, Ash didn't.
So like,
So what was the conversation?
is this the only book of its kind? Are there no copies? She
No,
needs
I
it,
like to
Neil.
write a new book every time. So I make the one copy and then I hand them out. If I've got
Okay.
multiple people that want the same book, I'll write multiple versions of it again. But typically I only keep one book on me. Mostly for my own personal reading.
Okay.
You know,
Well, thank you
someone
so much for
as young
the
as me
book.
really needs to like learn as much as she can.
Yeah, they do say that the younger they are, the easier it is to learn.
Exactly. Oh, it was. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Goodbye. Leave my house.
No.
Just gonna grab Aurora's hand and drag her out of the house.
Goodbye. Thank you. I'm gonna look at like the author thing on the book.
As it says, Helen Delacara. Wait, how the fuck do you say her last name? I'll just
Put it
copy
in
and paste
mute.
her name.
Thank you, Helen Dakari Lala.
Delacarlia.
Delacaria. Yeah, there you go. As I'll just throw it in here because I think I nailed it, and it's pretty cohesive.
Lies about their age excessively.
Think so. Oh no.
That's why there's so many big
Oh
words in the
no.
book.
Do these is one of these words gonna be the fucking hogwash, innit?
It's gonna be some like really not used words at all, but that's why you have the dictionary.
Strandangle. To
To strangle someone while you're
to
dangling them.
to equip your Drake with a pink frilly frock. Okay. Where the fuck do we
Damn.
go now?
To the market to get some steaks.
Oh yeah, can we buy a fridge as well?
A
I don't think they
fridge.
have those yet.
Yeah, Angie invented it.
Trademark
Yeah, that-
Angie invention all the way in Eberron.
Yeah, no, that was a fairly recent invention, so it hasn't spread just much at all yet.
Oh,
It's like this
I got to
closed
get a
box
shot.
with like
It's got a bunch of
ice,
ice in it.
yeah, like ice magic and stuff cast on the back of it to like cool it down.
It's really
Angie
explosive
claims that
though
it
if you
keeps your
fuck it up.
food what do you call it? It
Fresh.
stops your
Fresher for
food from
longer.
spoiling, yeah, for a while. But nobody's really been able to confirm that yet because it takes a while to figure that out.
Oh man, this is just like off the shelf.
Yeah. It's only like a couple people have bought it in thingy. I forgot where you guys came from. Eshos, there we go. As yeah, Drake shopping.
Thanks for describing a fridge to me, Neil.
Nah, it's slightly different. It's not normal like traditional
It's not called the
white box
fridge.
fridge. No, it's just like this kind of crate which is cooled on the inside with evocation magic.
They call it the food cooler. They call it the food chiller. Are these already things? Fuck it. Let's go get some steak. We're buying the cheap shit though.
The cheapskate.
Yeah.
Sounds like a real cheapskate.
You ain't I've already been scammed, dude.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
when I
see,
get my money back.
that's why you want to go back to King's Watch so bad. You want to go yell at that
Yes!
guy again.
Yes! That fucking arsehole! Look at this fucking tag. You know what it says? You know what it says? 300 gold. I'm missing 200 of my money. Well earned. Sorry, that's just a massive trigger for me. To the general store, to the butchers, wherever the fuck we gotta go.
I could just picture you standing like in the middle of the street shouting, everyone looking at you, and then you're just like, all right, let's go to the general store.
Go to the Gemma Star, guys.
Let's go to the mall, everybody.
Hey Bastion, after this, is there like a way for you to commune with Gaia or something?
I mean, I can pray.
Maybe like
Yeah, you haven't prayed in a
tell her
while.
about how we failed.
I think she knows.
Yeah, but also like just tell her just in case,
Yeah, okay.
so that she knows you're being honest with her.
So you guys heading to the market then?
Mhm.
Yeah, gonna get some steaks, and I'm gonna be
Yeah.
wrapped up in the dragon blanket the whole time.
As like going through town and stuff, through the market, you find many stalls selling different things, and then you come across a meat stall run by a half-orc with steaks presented.
How many steaks do you think we'll need? How many days does it take to get from Emberon to King's Watch?
Let me check. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. About 20 days on foot, so about 13 or so days, or like 12. I'm not really sure on in carriage.
We
Okay.
really need to learn how to get like faster transport.
I need to put some shoes on these horses, bro. Give them some
You
runners.
mean on the Drake?
Yeah.
Get some custom Drake shoes.
Yeah, that's my favorite collab.
Let's buy like 20 steaks.
We could, yeah, we'll get 20 days worth of steak and then rest like jerky and shit for us and maybe some treats.
Sir, how much does 20 days worth of steak cost?
Sir, I'm a female.
I'm a
My
female
bad.
butcherer.
Female butcherer.
I couldn't tell with the
Ma'am,
beard. Obviously, a
ma'am,
dwarf.
how much does 20 days worth of steak cost?
20 days worth of steak. I'm doing the math in my head. At 12 gold.
Is that
I'll hand- I'll hand her 12 gold.
Is she takes the 12 gold and hands you a sack filled with 20 steaks. As they're
Thank
kind
you,
of
ma'am.
like average quality steaks and nothing fancy. I'm really glad you guys didn't get to know her. Christ.
Why is she bad?
I think they've hung out with Hallian a lot.
Oh,
Boast
Do you
about the
wanna take
last
that price
one
down
night
a bit?
stand.
Tickle, tickle.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't get to know them because I didn't want to do that. I would have just re-rolled it.
I'm back.
Hello.
welcome back. We just bought steaks.
We just put
Yeah,
steak from this really cheap
and Bumble
ration.
got this blanket from the old lady, this dragon one with like a gold dragon.
It's really cool.
It's mine, and I'm wrapped up in it.
I was describing it while you were here, but you just went silent and left.
I wasn't paying attention.
SMH.
Well, you missed out on the fourth wind blanket. Now Bumble has it.
It's very
It's like
comfy.
getting sleep.
It's like
Yeah, it's very
personally knitted
soft.
wool.
It's a nice soft blanket you can wear use during the night. As yeah, what you missed was them buying steak for the Drake.
Mhm.
Or do you have anything you want to do in Emberon?
Yeah, kill you. I'm joking.
Damn. Why specifically kill me in Emberon?
You can always go back to Halon and ask for a brand new knitted blanket.
How long will that take,
Yeah,
though?
but that's gonna take forever.
Right, just take the
Oh.
night. You don't know how good they are.
Before we leave Emberon, we might want to buy stuff to like actually hook
Well-
up the Drake to the cart.
True.
Because I don't think horse stuff will fit a Drake.
True.
True.
What the fuck is this?
Oh,
That's disgusting. What even is that? Ash, what the fuck?
what'd you do?
You sent me some weird rat creature. Where's its mouth? Is that real?
Why'd
Yeah.
you send him
What
some
is
weird
it?
rat creature?
I DM'd it to him.
Oh,
I
why?
want to see what it is. Oh,
Looks like
It's
a
a-
washed
wet
rat.
rat.
What,
Is
what
that
is
someone's
it?
pet in your house?
I have no clue. It's not in my house, but I just saw it on Patreon.
What the
It's a
fuck?
pet rat that got washed and his eyes are bulging out.
Looks like he's been fucking squeezed to death. Look at his fucking
Mhm.
middle part and all. Poor thing.
Oh man, that's fucking funny, man.
For the viewers at home, this thing's fucking disgusting.
It's beautiful.
He's
Yes,
ugly.
away. Okay, let's go to the
Anyways,
wherever the fuck they sell
beach.
harnesses.
It'd
I
probably
guess
be like a
general store.
blacksmith.
Whoa, true. Do I have to get changed in this one and all?
What, you gonna put on the Drake armor? You gonna put on the Drake harness?
I'm like basically the same size as a Drake.
I don't think you are.
No, I can carry them easy, mate.
How do you know that?
I can carry a Drake easily because I did it when all the other Drakes started like chasing after us.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
I wanna
you
walk outside the butcher shop and look for a blacksmith.
Yeah, what he said.
head
Yeah.
away from the store that you're at, and looking around town, you find a blacksmith called Emberrun Forge. Going inside the blacksmith,
Quick, Aurora, you gotta knock knock again.
Knock knock.
Everything. Shocked.
as yeah, you go in, you see this fairly old human in the back. Actually, fucking balding. As he doesn't really give the vibe of a blacksmith, but he's behind the counter.
He looks like he should be trying to induct people into some sort of pyramid scheme.
As
He looks
yeah,
like he's in the back alley trying to sell you evil potions.
you
He's Gargamel.
you go up there and what did I do? There we go. I almost lost this thingy then. Yeah. Yeah, he's behind the counter as you enter the shop.
Hello, sir. Do you have any like Drake harnesses for sale so that they can pull carts?
As like he stops sharpening the dagger he was sharpening, looks at you and is like, Drake harness. You want those Drake riders?
No, I don't personally ride them. We just have one that we're gonna attach to our cart so it can pull it.
People don't typically use Drakes to pull carts, but I'd be able to fashion something up. Ooh.
How long will this take? Am I bothering you?
No, just tired. I spent an entire night making a batch of daggers.
Uh-huh.
What kind are they? Are
No.
they all daggers of warning?
What? No, they're just really sharp daggers. I'm a
Oh.
blacksmith, not a magic shop.
Fair enough.
How long do you think it would take to make such a harness?
About the exact measurements, like, have you measured your Drake?
No.
No, not yet.
Yeah, so you'd need to
We
get me
do-
the exact measurements first, and I can give a rough estimate of like 3 days of initial work, and then another 2 days of final touches, like trying it on the Drake and then adjusting.
Okay.
The
you know of an
material
inn we
cost
could
will
stay at?
be about like 75 gold.
Okay.
Do you have any measuring tape we can borrow?
Oh yeah, I got one in the counter over here. As he reaches into the drawer and then grabs out like this long kind of like rope type thing with markings on it.
Please stop
Is he
fucking
making you
yawning.
yawn?
Bastion, how are you even yawning?
I don't know, man. It's a mystery. People don't even know why we yawn.
I know, I'm doing it intentionally because his trait is yawns frequently.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm gonna take the tape from him and hand it to Bastion saying Drake likes you best.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
You.
Hey, but now I'm yawning.
As he goes back to sharpening the dagger that he was sharpening. As, yeah, you guys head back to your carriage with the cart with the Drake in the back.
Don't
As
ever have
give
such a
me
big yawn, you gotta breathe out a bit to finish it.
give me an animal handling to try measuring this thing without it being a Drake.
I'll try
Okay.
to help him.
Alright.
You distract him with some jerky. Thank God for help action chat. Thank God for help action chat. 17.
17. It takes a bit because he's very like he moves a lot and stuff and he's trying to like nip at the jerky and stuff.
Give you fucking leg.
As you do eventually get the measurements as you've got them all like written down in notes on like a little sheet of paper and like a little note. You head back to the blacksmith and hand him that as
Here you go.
oh, thank you. Come back in like about 5 days. Come back in 3 days. Bring your Drake with you, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Oh.
Are you tired? Do you need some coffee?
No, I'm just very susceptible to yawn.
Oh, well, I just
I need
brewed up a
coffee.
fresh batch.
I
Yeah,
can't
you
drink
can have
coffee.
one. I'll keep the cup, but you can have a drink here if you want.
Passion, we should probably take the
Oh,
Drake
okay.
on walks so it gets used to other people and not biting off their heads.
Then what if it loses weight? We gotta remeasure it. Yeah, I'm gonna throughout those 3 days. I'm just gonna be like using the book and training it to at least be ready to like
Give me
handle a
animal
hunt.
handling at advantage to see how well you train this creature.
Oh.
Damn, that's at advantage.
I got a
What do
5
you
and a
get?
4.
Ah,
Got a 7 to train that Drake.
As throughout the 3 days, he does not retain any information. He's only focused on the food you use as like kind of rewards. He's not doing any of the tricks. He just like tries to get the food. He's not listening to any like your commands. He just wants the food.
Teddy, you little shitbag.
Bastion, you're not very good at this.
It's the book, dude. It's not working.
Well, maybe learn how to read it.
I can read.
Look through the dictionary and see what all the big fancy words mean so you can actually use them.
I'm very tired. Do you want to give it a go?
How bad did
I'm
that
not
go on the
trying,
game?
we
Gail.
don't- I can try, but we don't have much time left.
You give it. You like just try to do one thing. Teach you how to sit or something.
I'll try and use the book to teach him how to sit.
Here's the fucking book.
Alright,
page
you kind of
24.
time crunch this one on like the final day, or like basically before you guys take him to go see the blacksmith.
I want to teach him how to sit and not attack other people, or at least
As
try to
roll
make him
me
realize that.
animal handling.
Just straight roll.
Yeah, just straight roll.
13.
What the fuck?
He has learned how to sit, and that's it. He's not very like consistent with his sitting, but he will do it eventually after a bunch of commands.
See, Bastion, you just gotta read the book better, and it works.
Oh, my bad. Was my technique off?
Probably. I just hope when we have to bring him into the blacksmith, he doesn't bite him.
Yeah, we can distract him with some jerky. He'll be fine.
Well, no, we distract him with the steaks now. Remember? Since
No, he eats a steak
jer-
for food, but the jerky's just like a treat.
Turkey's treat.
Jerky treat. Tasty treat.
As yeah, you take him like outside the blacksmith shop as he comes out with this harness. You guys distract the Drake with jerky as it's a fairly smooth process. It doesn't fit initially as he takes it back in for some correction. Comes back. This goes on for like maybe an hour of like small adjustments to make it work. As eventually it does fit on the third day. All right.
Let's go.
So bring your cart around here tomorrow, and I will make the attachments for it.
Okay. Cheers. Oh,
Guys, this is progress. He didn't try to eat the blacksmith.
he tried to eat my fucking hand.
Well,
As
you were
yeah.
holding jerky, so of course he
We'll
did.
skip to tomorrow as it takes like about like 5 hours of tinkering with your cart, but he eventually makes a fitting adjustment for it. As you can now have the Drake pull the cart. It is also versatile enough for it to be used on horses too.
Yippee!
So if there's any
Crazy harness.
other time that there's a point where you need to swap out the Drake for a horse, you can.
So we could just use Aurora's horse if that ever needs to happen. I ain't paying for another one.
As
Here's the 75 gold, by the way.
oh, you would have paid that up front.
Well, I'm getting rid of it now.
That was the material cost. That's what he needed to buy the right materials.
Okay. Well, it's gone now, so it's fine.
Just a little bit of lag in his brain.
Yeah, my credit system was down for 3 days.
All that yawning short circuited him.
Yeah,
As
it
yeah,
went
you
over a few
guys,
business days, so like closed on Sunday.
you guys have now got a Drake who knows how to sit and can be attached to the cart.
Okay, I guess though, try to get you, well, should I just get like a stick and put some jerk on it to kind of lead him?
Maybe at first, but we don't want to do that all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Otherwise, he'll only walk when there's jerky in front of his face.
I'll be training him. Oh, don't worry about that.
Mhm,
Anytime we
mhm,
stop,
mhm.
I'll give him a little. Yep,
Give him a little yeah.
I'm gonna teach him how to high five.
Alright, so is there anything else you guys want to do?
No.
No, not right now.
Mm.
Besides just helping Bastion train the dragon.
Nope.
So you're just hanging
We've
around
got everything
in
we need, don't we?
Emberon.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, so Bastion, if you guys are just hanging around here training him, give me a animal handling advantage to teach him how to walk without thing in front of him.
Do better
16.
this time, Bastion.
As yeah, he does understand the command of walk. He has come to expect treats after the walk though. So that's just a bad habit he's picked up.
I'll train him out of that. Anything he picks up, I'll train him out of that.
As you guys are now able to use your Drake to pull the cart. As you have 2 horses and a Drake now. So one of them has to ride without the cart.
I think we could
I
keep
will.
pulling.
What?
You ride.
I
You ride.
ride. I ride.
You ride. We go.
Yep.
Onward.
Yeah. Let's see how fast this Drake can go, Bastion.
As
I think it's got at least 1.5 horsepower.
yeah, you guys travel there as it will take you press buttons. Ooh, there we go. Take you about 12 days still. As the Drake is technically faster, but at the same time, the horse has to keep up with it.
Bastion, do you think the like retrieval service is gonna be out of business by the time we get back?
Why'd you wonder that? You want to keep the horse, don't you?
No, it's just they don't have a cart to escort people now. And we've been gone
Well,
for like at least 20 days.
I presume that they have multiple. Right?
Hopefully, otherwise they're gonna be out of business by now.
I mean, like, it's kind of a shit service if, like, it's the most dangerous place ever. You've only got one fucking cart. I might ask for my money back.
And plus, you need to talk to the guy about your sword.
My fucking sword.
Man probably doesn't even remember you by this point.
I don't care. He will remember my fucking fist in his face. Asshole.
As yeah, on your journeys, I've forgotten the words in the moment. Yeah, sorry. So on your journey through like just across the path and stuff towards King's Watch. Somewhere closer to King's Watch, around about like here-ish, as you're passing by, you see like a glint of metal reflection in by the riverbed.
Ooh, shiny.
So you,
I want to look at it.
I'm gonna pull the cart to a stop.
Astrid,
Yeah.
Astrid,
Gonna-
stop! Something shiny.
I know, I am. I see it.
as you
It's
go down
shiny.
there, you find a pair of shackles.
Ah,
Oh, interesting.
okay. Uh-huh.
And that's all that's here. It's just a pair of shackles. It is quite reflective though, so it's shiny.
What if they're magic?
No, I think they're
Has
just
anyone taken care of boss little moss man?
He's in his plant pot for photosynthesizing.
Yeah, no, he would have woken up
Uh,
like a day or two after he passed out. So it would have been a while ago.
Oh shit.
I'll just pocket the shackles and then look around and see if I can see any tracks.
Give me a survival check to search for tracks.
Can I do same?
There you can.
14.
4.
Bumble, you can see like prints in the ground. You can't make out what it is or where it goes, but there's some prints nearby the shackles.
Damn. Hey, Bastion, you think our Drake's like a bloodhound, maybe? Think it can smell who was here? Alright, good talk.
Yep.
Sorry, I was talking to mother.
Your mother smells. Yeah,
What you
you'll
want?
probably repeat the question.
Do you think the Drake's like a bloodhound and it can smell who was here?
Oh, Mrs. What's her face did say that they have very good like survival instincts, so probably.
Have him come smell these footprints.
Okay. I'll lead Teddy to the prints.
He comes over to the footprints and just kind of sits there waiting.
You got some jerky on you.
I do. I'll hand
Okay.
him some jerky.
No, okay. You can have this if you follow the tracks.
You can see him start to sniff in the air as he turns his head towards you, holding the jerky.
Is there a page about trying to get a Drake to follow something?
It's 162 pages, so you can quickly brush through them all.
Okay,
Or you could
I'll
look at
just look
the
for
index.
yeah, I'll look in the index.
You do see a page about general survival, and then like in one of the subcategories there's tracking.
I flip to it.
You find the page as you see it says it takes a very well trained and experienced Drake to track on command.
Okay, this one's fucked. This is gonna take a
Then
while, so
I'll ritual
No,
cast find familiar while he's looking through the book to make
What
a
if-
weasel.
or
Alright.
we could get Aurora to like do some assassin shit and maybe track them.
Yeah, get Aurora to sniff the prints. He's that
I
kind of
don't
annoyed
feel
with
like
you.
doing it though.
Oh, do you want some jerky? Do you want some jerky?
My
And now I
weasel has
want caffeine.
my weasel
What?
has keen hearing and perception, so I'm gonna have him smell the tracks
But like hearings with ears.
and smell. I said.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, alright. Give me a survival check.
That's an 11. Because
As you see it, like it's
keen hearing and smell works for perception checks, not survival. Damn it.
a perception. The-
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no,
it says
like following
wisdom
tracks is
perception checks.
survival. Yeah,
Good for nothing weasel.
But like, if you're trying to
It
get a
doesn't
smell,
really
you have
find
to
anything.
perceive it, right?
No, perception typically like for things nearby or within sight. You're trying to follow like a trail of scent.
What's the point of fucking keen smelling?
I'm not exactly sure the exact scenarios, but say that there was a creature that was invisible but had like a horrific odor, they'd be able to find it easier.
I guess maybe
But
we'll just
following footprints and like following its scent would be survival.
I guess maybe we'll just ask the guards at King's Watch if someone escaped.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we'll have to. Onward.
You guys
Come
head
on.
the rest of the way there as you are now back in King's Watch. What would you like to
You
do
don't
in
know where
King's
I'm
Watch?
going, Neil. I'm
Okay,
going.
so you're just splitting off already the moment you get back.
No, I'm obviously gonna go to the fucking. I've forgotten the word.
Guard tower,
Recovery
magic
service.
shop, recovery service.
Yeah, that one. The
Right,
yeah,
yeah,
that
you
one.
The recovery services.
Yeah,
you
that one.
guys all head back to the recovery service as the person running it comes out front, sees you guys, recognizes you with and like sees the horse. Where's your escort?
The escort got eaten by a giant dragon.
All of it. We couldn't do anything. It was fucking massive. Its eye was basically the size of us.
It was one of
Did
the
it?
copper dragons.
How did it happen?
We were like,
The cave right behind Emberon. At least in that general area over there. Because
I,
there were
I
these two
don't know of
dragons
it.
that were
We've
just
never been down that far.
yeah, there were these two dragons just constantly fighting, and then they kind of destroyed the path back, so we had to take a different one.
I've heard rumors and the rules from Ember Valley that there was some sort of dragon fight going on. Been going on for ages.
yeah.
Well, it just ended
Um,
over there, and then the dragon ate the whole carriage.
I'm guessing you didn't get their tags at all.
No,
No,
sorry.
Nope.
Literally the whole carriage was like in the dragon's mouth in a single bite.
All that was left was like spare pieces of wood and some cloth.
Yeah, I'll inform their families. Thank you for returning the horse. I'll take this back to the stable later. Yeah. As she kind of like solemnly heads back inside.
We don't have to pay, right? I'm joking. I'm not saying that.
I punch Aurora in the face twice.
I'm gonna
What the
smother Aurora with
hell?
the dragon blanket.
What the hell? What
Probably
did
like
I do?
Quick, Ash,
What?
sink your
Use my
claws into
javelin
that
of
blanket.
lightning.
Kizubo, what you said?
Nothing.
What you said?
Anyway, I want to go to that magic
Bo.
shop. I want to go to that
No,
magic
no, no,
shop.
no, 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 no. What you
You know what I said.
said? Yeah, you're an asshole for that.
She ain't denying it.
Because no one else heard
Anyway.
it.
I'll just go back on the
There's
VOD.
a whole VOD.
Yeah.
Okay, then no.
Viewers at home, quick, type in the chat what Bo said.
Viewers at home, clip that.
Don't forget you can press the red button to access games on the BBC channel. That's a little something that no one's gonna get.
No, I got it.
No,
I did that once, and
did
I
not.
charged my parents' credit card.
Oh. you
Oh.
dickhead.
No damn.
But yeah, you guys are now returned your thingy, and Bastion, the moment after returning, has stormed off.
As he's gonna
That's
go
it.
yell
I'm
at the
gonna follow
guy,
him.
I'm gonna go to the guard tower again.
Okay. We will start with Bumble, as that'll be quicker and easier. As you make it to
I'm
the
gonna
guard
look.
tower.
I'm gonna look in his favorite corner, see if he's still brooding over there.
Yep, no, exact same spot.
Exact same
Same
stance.
same chair. Just kind of sitting in the
Okay.
corner.
Same armor.
I'm gonna
Oh yeah,
walk
of
up
course
to him
it's the
again.
same armor.
Well, you know what I mean. He hasn't moved.
He's just got like cobwebs and dust all over him. I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "Hello, sir. Did you happen to lose a
On your
prisoner or
approach,
something?"
he turns and like stands up.
Gotta do the whole crane my neck again. Saber teeth.
Hello.
Did you happen to lose a prisoner from King's Watch or something? My group, on their way back from Eberron, we found a pair of manacles near the river.
No prisoners as I'm aware of. I haven't had many criminals in this town yet. Probably due to the militaristic force.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Where'd you find these? Where'd you find the evidence of a criminal?
I'm gonna pull out the manacles to show him and say it was along the riverbed near the mountains to the east.
Alright, do you mind if I hold on to these?
Sure.
As he takes them, and then he sits back down.
Damn, I thought he was gonna like go investigate him or something, but okay.
He's actually a fucking AI.
Yeah, I'll just leave him to his brooding in the corner and walk out.
As yeah, you walk out. We'll cut to Bastion and Aurora now, as they both head to the magic shop. Was it the magic shop or blacksmith?
Magic shop.
Magic
Okay.
shop.
Cool with the
Magic shop.
blacksmith.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
slam that
turn up at
door
magic shop.
open.
Ah, welcome. It's you.
You know what you owe me.
Ah, you
I'm
shit.
gonna pop up
No
behind him and
refunds.
wave.
Oh, hello.
This ain't a refund. You stole from me.
I didn't steal anything. You just made an informed
stole from me.
purchase. I'm on the right side of the law here.
Would people like to know that they're being overcharged for costly items?
I don't overcharge everyone, just people I don't like.
Oh, sorry. I'm here for comedy.
Thanks for backing me up, bitch.
A whore. Motherfucker who got scammed.
I wouldn't call it a
Listen.
scam, I'd call it like a legal upcharge.
Upcharge for what purpose?
Didn't like you.
Why do you not like him?
This guy came in here, picking and choosing what he wants, and then complained about like my options, and then
I didn't
Gets-
complain about the options.
you get one, you come back and be like, I don't like this, I want a refund, I want to swap it with something. And I've already got a no refund policy. I was kind enough to let you
Yeah.
swap it. Of course at a price.
You never said there was a no refund policy.
Well,
Don't you dare
people
point
d-
to a sign that clearly says no refunds.
I
Even
was about to say
swap for
as he
nothing.
points to a sign.
It's just
Hold
like
up, one
a foot away.
second. As he goes back
No!
underneath the counter and he pulls out a sign that says no refunds. That just wasn't on the side before when you were there. Okay,
You think I'm
no
that
refunds.
stupid?
That's my policy now, no
Can we
refunds.
possibly get a little bit of money back?
I want all my
Oh.
money back.
All your money back. Give me back my weapon. Better be in top condition.
No, I want the
giving
excess
you-
of what you upcharged me.
There was no upcharging.
You literally said that there was an upcharge because you don't like me.
Proof?
Shit. Why wasn't
I'm a
Bumble here?
witness. Who heard it?
You don't look like a
I'm gonna point
witness.
to Aurora.
As he shows you like a bunch of like weapons at a discount. Like he put some discount tags on like some daggers. Don't look like a witness to me.
Aurora, snap out of it. Aurora, stop drooling.
I'm not looking at those
It's a
daggers.
bribe.
If they were free, maybe.
No, I'm just here to help my friend get a little bit of his money back so he's not as scammed.
You look rich enough. Adventurers always have a bunch of money.
Sadly, we don't.
Oh, they must be bad adventurers.
Ugh, you must be a bad magic shop
Want
person.
me to bring in the Drake?
Drake.
Yeah, let's bring in the Drake. Come on,
Yeah.
I'll go get him. I'll go get him. I walk out.
We're making threats. I'll
Head
go
back to
find
the
that
car.
sketchy dwarf that was asking about you guys.
Sketchy dwarf.
Let's send him
he
our way.
came in like last week asking about you guys. Real
Was he in
sketchy.
blue?
No, he was wearing like goggles and shit.
In blue?
No, he doesn't wear
Did he have an
blue.
entourage that was in blue?
No, he doesn't wear blue.
Who's-
No, what?
Who's
No,
the
did he have an
dwarf
entourage?
No, it was just a sketchy
the-
dwarf.
Was he bald?
Yeah.
Did he look like a prick with a sword?
Well, that would be you. So no,
I don't have a sword.
close enough. Got the prick part down.
No, I got a bigger prick than you, man.
I I grab the Drake
Alright.
and head back.
Are you bringing this Drake into the shop?
No, not into the shop, just outside.
Just open the door.
Yeah, exactly. You want to say hi to Teddy? Right,
Daddy
that's
here
his
likes
name?
jerky.
Yeah, Teddy.
You want to head to
He doesn't really
jail?
care what kind of jerky. Well, we don't have to go to jail if you don't. If you wanna.
I'm not paying
know,
you guys shit.
pop
And you're
up.
currently threatening a shopkeep to get some money out of him. Pretty sure
Just
this
walking
counts
my
as
dog.
theft.
What you
Oh.
mean? I am
You
walking my
stole from
dog.
me.
I didn't steal nothing. I reasonably upcharged you.
It wasn't reasonable just because you don't like me.
It's reason enough. And there's no laws behind why I have to upcharge someone. You got a bad deal. Deal with it.
I do have daggers that don't leave marks.
That.
As he yells
Murder.
for guards after hearing that. As
What?
Oh, I
the
wasn't
fuck?
saying it actually. I was just.
alright. Fair enough then. He doesn't yell for any guards.
I just look at Bash and like, what we gonna do?
I have an
Get the
idea.
hell out of my shop.
Gladly. And I'll slam the door.
Alright. Yeah, you slam the door. Now what?
I wanna go meet up with Bumble.
Alright, yeah. You guys meet up by the carriage. As Bumble, Bastion and Aurora there, while Aurora's got the Drake out.
Why'd you take Timmy off the cart?
Try to scare the dude into giving my money back.
You tried to threaten the shopkeep to give you money.
He stole from
That's
me.
called a robbery.
It's not robbery when he stole from me first. I'm trying to get back what's mine.
What's your proof that he stole from you?
this dumbass price tag.
It's literally just a price tag on the weapon. He's allowed to put price tags on weapons. You gotta have like actual proof to get the guards on your
Do you
side.
not believe me, Mr. Horse Thief?
Are we staying the night here?
Might have to.
I've no clue. We don't really have a plan to go anywhere next. The guard captain, he didn't have any like recently escaped prisoners or nothing.
Mm-hmm. I say we stay here for the night. Figure out what we're gonna do.
Can't believe you guys almost got the guards called on.
I have an idea though.
What's your idea?
You know that guard captain pretty well, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Does he wear a cloak?
He's
I
full
don't
suit
know,
of
does
armor.
he?
Would he be the type to wear a cloak if it was like cold?
Have to get
What
to
are
know him for
you-
that.
Yeah, I don't know him that well.
What are you trying to get at?
I think
It's like you're
Bumble
asking him
can-
questions about his personality. He's barely like
Yeah.
interactive with him.
Yeah.
I think.
What's
I think
that man's social security number? You should know since you met him like 3 times.
What's the 3 digits on the bag? Bumble, I think. Way to get my money back. To get the you use disguise self to turn into the guard captain. We get a long cloak. You get on my shoulders. And we demand it back.
Or I can just sneak in tonight and get the money back.
Bastion, you said you were smart, but like then you
I
gave
never
me
said I
that
was
dumb
smart.
plan.
I never said I was smart. I said I'm not dumb.
Yeah, but then you just gave me that dumb plan. You do realize disguise self works on me. It wouldn't work on a person under my shoulders.
That's why we get the cloak.
They'd still see you clearly as you.
No. Because I'd be under the cloak.
How
When
tall
you
are
say
you again,
disguise
Bastion?
your
Like 7
face.
foot tall?
Shut up, man.
You,
Fine,
you
Aurora, go
need like
fucking
a
steal
10
it.
foot tall cloak.
Leave me alone, man. I just want my money back.
I'll
Go rob a
try
noble
my
or
best
something.
to sneak in tonight. Should I threaten him? Should I just kill
No.
him?
No,
Oh.
please, just take the money back.
That's so fun.
I don't care what's fun.
Guys, you're not thinking like any of this through. You guys just went in there, threatened him for your money back, and then the very next night, somehow a bunch of money goes missing, the exact amount that you were owed back. Who do you think he's gonna think stole from him?
Well, how do you suppose I
And,
get my
and,
money back?
and plus, he owns a magic shop, so he probably has a bunch of defenses and like security measures.
I just want my money
What if
back,
I
man.
steal the money and something else?
I mean, I guess that throws some suspicion off, but it's still very likely gonna be you.
It can't be a dagger though.
I'll just
He
take
just-
whatever I can fucking get my
He
hands on
knows
and
you too
leave.
well.
Just go rob a noble's house. Some
No,
other
because that's
wealthy
someone
person.
innocent. This guy's a dirtbag.
He's a shop owner that you paid for your sword, and now you're mad about it. You got fleeced,
Has
and
he
now
seen
you don't know how
Bumble?
to get the weapon back.
I mean, Bumble can turn into anything, so like,
Has he seen Bumble? As in like, does he know
think
that
so.
Bumble is
Have you been in that
I
shop
think we've all
before,
been in
Part
a
of our
Bumble?
magic
group.
shop.
I don't remember if I've been in the King's Watch one.
Right, flip a coin.
I think I have, because that's where I bought my Ring of Jumping.
He would know that you guys are part of that group.
So we can just use disguise self to be like, yeah, you can look like the fucking dwarf that we hate. And then you stick him up.
Or I could just be Maximilian the Bone Dancer.
Or you could be
How they
the.
gonna catch that guy?
I don't think that really
Do
matters
you have
because
good
what we.
stealth,
Yeah, I'm
Bumble?
pretty stealthy.
Okay. So yeah, you shapeshift into someone else and then steal the money. That won't help.
Guys, if I go to jail because of you guys, I'm gonna be pissed. You guys better break me out.
Or I can give you some money. Wait, no, never mind, because voices up the prices on magic stuff. I was gonna say you can take some money and then, you know, kind of do the same thing as Bumble or not Bumble, Bastion did, and then like as someone else, and then the suspicion won't be on us. Not
What do you
fully
say
on
we
us,
pay
at
someone
least.
to rob him?
I mean, I can just do it. We could just be on the run.
Guys, maybe we should like go get a tavern room or something so we're not just talking in the middle of the street.
Don't give
We're
him
talking to
ideas.
Walking at the same time.
Yeah, we're talking to walking and we're whispering. FYI now.
Yeah.
I still think Bumble could just turn into the dwarf guy and like try to stick him up or something.
Which dwarf guy?
The one that we don't like, the one that fucking killed the mountain.
Man, you want me to be bald?
You're already bald. You don't got hair.
I'm not bald, I got
You
feathers.
don't. That don't count.
Yes, they do.
Okay, you'll be bald for like what? Few minutes? You can just change back anyway. You're not actually bald.
What if I just turn into a random guy?
Then he'd be on the run unknowingly.
Yeah, and then he'd take the fall and be arrested.
But like that's not right.
It's not right also breaking into a magic shop to steal back gold that you paid a guy for.
This guy's a twat.
See how much of a hypocrite you are, Bastion? Oh, it's not right to frame someone, but it's right to break in and steal gold from him.
I'm not bothered. I want my money back.
Okay, well, what time is it?
It is like kind of between midday and evening.
Okay. Do we want to go find a place to eat?
Yeah, we can go eat some catfish. It was really yummy last time.
Mm-hmm.
Poor whatever his name was.
Or your mother.
I don't remember what his name is.
Looking around town, there's no real like restaurants or anything. But you can find just tavern.
Hmm.
As going inside, most of the selection on their menus is like alcohol and like some very basic foods like porridge, bread, kind of what you'd expect for like a military outpost in real life, just basic food.
Some gruel.
Lovely. All right, I'll be right back.
I want to go up to the counter and purchase some gruel.
Yeah, as you go to the counter, see a small female gnome behind it on like a step stool behind there. What can I get you?
Can I get some of your finest gruel, please?
Alright.
And then also, do you have any oil for the big robot man back there?
No oil.
Alright.
Man.
Sucks to suck, Bastion.
I can't suck, can I? I ain't got anything to suck.
How many servings of gruel?
2, please.
The 40 copper.
All right. I'll hand you 40 copper.
Anything to drink?
No thanks.
Alright. Enjoy your meal as they, after like a minute, hand you like 2 gruel. As it is basically just porridge.
I'll go sit down and eat it while staring at Bastion, since he can't eat anything.
He doesn't know it, but I've turned my eyes off.
Can't believe you just turned your eyes off.
Yeah, it's just like this weird staring contest going on while you're eating.
What's happening?
You got some gruel.
I've turned my eyes off.
It's porridge,
I'm-
basically.
I'm staring Bastion in the eyes while I'm eating my gruel because he can't have anything because they don't have oil here.
They only have gruel.
I'm just eating vicariously, chat.
No, they have like bread, some other basic meals, like militaristic meals. Like something nutritious but not really tasty.
Lovely.
Prestidigitation's your friend. My gruel tastes like steak.
Yeah. You can make it taste like whatever you want when you have precipitation.
Can you do that for me?
What do you want it to taste like?
Can I have?
Beef fucking yarn.
No.
What's your least favorite food?
Sushi.
Why would you tell me that information right after I said I could make it taste like anything?
What if she's
What?
lying?
What are you gonna do?
What if
What
she's
do you-
lying?
What do you make it taste like then?
Since she's not giving me an answer, I'll make it taste like sushi.
I, as Aurora, it tastes like one of your favorite foods.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
I know what you were
Dumbass.
gonna
You
do.
liar.
It is
What do you
very like.
expect?
It's kind of off-putting though because you're eating this like sushi fish tasting thing as it's going down
Yeah,
your
there's, like,
throat.
no
It's like
texture.
bits. Yeah, it's like
Oh,
kind of like
thanks,
chunky
Neil.
soup.
Don't like that.
It's
Ugh,
porridge. You
Don't
just
like
made
that.
porridge taste like fish.
It's like gone off milk, innit?
Can't believe you'd lie like that, Aurora. I should have expected that.
As yeah, like Bumble, yours
You
basically
should've.
tastes like you're eating a bowl of mince. As you can change the taste,
No, I
but not
wanted
the
just
texture.
mine to taste like chili.
I should have made it taste like applesauce.
I wish mine tastes like
Like
chili.
baby food.
Well, you guys could change the taste at any point during your meal.
Just like halfway
ain't-
through, I'm gonna make hers taste like applesauce.
This ain't fucking Willy Wonka.
You bitch.
This ain't no fucking everlasting bubble gum.
Yeah, it can be now.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean? It's not everlasting, is it?
Your mom's everlasting.
I can always make your
I hope
tongue taste
so.
like bubblegum.
You should make yours taste like bubbles.
No. Bubbles don't taste like anything unless they're made of soap, and then it just tastes bad.
So
But the final chat in the park makes a lot of sense for being in a place that hates Dragon Balls.
what?
The shopkeep's scared of Dragon Balls.
No, that says scared of Dragon Ball. That's the guy's name from Skyrim. He just doesn't like him. He doesn't want to get shouted at.
He shouts too much.
Oh, where's his
Yeah.
pants way too low? Oh, I don't want to see ass crack.
I can see a bit
Wears
of cum
her
gutter.
pants way too low.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Oh no, that's even worse.
Lady, put it
They're
away.
also they're also a gnome, so is like half their pants just dragging
that-
on the ground.
Is that Aurora's food, or is that fishy smell come from somewhere else?
Aurora, you no longer want to eat
Terrible.
your food as you've been off-put.
Can I get a drink?
You can go to the counter and ask for one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the counter and ask for one. Let me
Yeah,
get a glass
she's-
of water.
Yeah, she is wearing underwear underneath it, but you can quite clearly see the underwear.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab water, and I'm gonna grab an alcohol beverage.
Alright, would you like mead?
Beverage?
Mead and
What?
some water?
Mead's alcoholic.
Some.
It's like the usual alcoholic beverage in medieval times.
Okay. Then yes, I'll take that. The water.
Alright,
I wish I could drink.
20 silver.
20 silver? Cool.
Do you think if I like chug some pure ethanol, I'll be fine?
Only one way to
Oh, if
find
it's
out.
20 silver, I'm just gonna give her 2 pieces of gold.
Oh, is it 10 silver per gold?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, then 2 silver then, sorry. I thought I was doing like less than gold.
Oh. Okay. Let me just. Boop.
Do a little prestidigitation, make the mead taste like sushi.
Okay. I'm gonna
As
walk
you-
over to Bastion.
Like whenever you take a sip of your actually, Bumble, give me a sleight of hand to not be noticed.
14.
Aurora, what is your passive perception?
15.
You see him casting some sort of spell. You don't know what on, but you saw him cast it.
I can probably take a guess. So I'm gonna walk over to Bastion, pour
Where are my
half the
eyes?
water on him.
Humble, you made me blind.
Yeah, I'm gonna pour half the water on him, and then half the rest of the water on Bumble.
You're just pouring water on us? What the fuck?
The barkeep yells, "Hey, lady, you gotta clean that."
I will.
You know I'm waterproof, right? That's just gone all off me.
Aurora,
I
you
don't-
know I can do this, right? Prestidigitation, dry myself.
So you're just gonna shake
Bumble,
and
do you
spray
mind?
everywhere.
Fucking dog. Bumble, please.
You know what? Fuck you, Aurora. Shape water. Get all the water out of my clothes directly onto Aurora.
Can I drink it out of the way?
Give me a deck save.
Oh. Let's see. Let's see. That is 18.
Alright. Yeah. You manage to dodge out of the way as the water splashes this Goliath behind you.
Uh-oh.
As he does not look too happy about being splashed with water as he's bringing his drinks back to his table.
Aurora, you do realize shape water is instantaneous, so just shape water off the Goliath back towards the back of your head.
Uh-oh. Would I be able to know this or no?
No, I would say this one hits you.
Okay.
As the
Sorry
Goliath,
about the water, sir.
the Goliath is like ready to fight. He hasn't done anything, but he's pissed.
Dude, I'm sorry for them. They're really childish. Is there any way I can make up for it?
Pay for my table.
How much is that?
6 gold.
6 gold.
As you look over to his table, it's a table full of like massive, muscly Goliaths. As
You
they've
two
all
owe me
got
3
like
gold
big,
each.
yeah, they've all got like fucking big steaks and like plenty of empty plates.
Okay.
I am not paying you shit.
You owe me 3 gold.
Uh-huh. No,
Yeah,
then
he,
you
he
owe
takes the gold
yeah.
me.
and walks off.
Uh-uh. I'm not
Why'd
paying
you,
you shit.
why'd you just let him bully you like that, Bastion?
I wasn't bullied. I was repaying a man for something that you two did.
Did what? What's the proof I did anything? There's no water on him.
Look at his face, he's pissed.
Look,
Okay.
it's me.
So? You're the one who
Can I
dumped it
just
on us
like tackle
anyway.
them? I want to
Tackle
tackle
who?
them.
Who
Bastion and
tackling?
Bubble. Both.
I'm sitting in a chair, and I
Yeah,
think
I was gonna say you're gonna get one
I
of them
think
at a
I'm
Bastion's
time.
300
also sitting in a
pounds.
chair.
You
I
could
stood up
tackle
with
them,
like
but only
300
one at a
pounds.
time.
It's just basically a big, not like a bear hug, but like make sure that he also gets, because I'm
Hugs isn't,
covering
Hugs isn't payment, you bitch.
Well, I guess you tackle Bastion first.
Oh yeah, I'm getting them both. Ugh. No, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
but
say that.
Bumble, as Bastion was knocked to
They
the
get
floor
water
by
on.
Aurora, you see her like full cat stance, ready to pounce at you.
I'm just gonna stand up and bolt. Weaving
Come
through
here,
tables.
bitch.
And she's like all fours
Go
running
for
after
it.
you like a full cat mode.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Can I?
As hunting instincts have
There's no
kicked in.
I'm just gonna sit back down and wait for it to pass over. I'm done.
Yeah, it's just pure chaos from your table.
The
As
greatest part is it's a big cat chasing a small bird.
as the day will pass on as you guys keep just messing with each other, enjoying your meals and drinks. As I'm not even going to charge you because I can't be asked. You guys head to bed in the inn, as it is the next day.
No, I wanted
Oh.
to go try and like steal the monies.
She wanted to
Oh,
go to
okay.
jail.
Yeah, so during the night, you sneak out, I guess.
Mhm.
And go for it. As you sneak out, nobody's really stopping you as they're still telling people and all that. You just walk out, heading out for the night. And you head over to the magic shop. As you are now outside the magic shop.
I'm gonna look in.
You can't see anything inside as the curtains have been drawn.
Is it just one story?
Yeah, it's a
Or
one-story
is it
building.
two? Okay. Can I wander back, like behind the building?
Yeah, you can find a back entrance.
Hmm. Hmm. How am I gonna do this?
You should want to pick the lock.
Yeah. But the lock is probably has an alarm on it. Hmm. So there's only two doors?
Yeah, it's the front entrance where the shop front is, and this back entrance where you don't know where it leads to.
Okay, I'm gonna try the back entrance door.
Alright. The door is locked.
Can I pick it?
Yeah, if you got proficiency in it and lockpick, you roll sleight of hand with advantage.
Mm, how do I not? Does thieves tool?
Yeah,
count?
you need thieves' tools and uh, proficiency in sleight of hand. If you have both of those, you have advantage on the check.
Okay.
Like if you have proficiency in thieves' tools specifically, you still need thieves' tools to unlock anything.
Okay. Okay, let me grab my calculator. Uh, 26.
26, as you're picking the lock, as you hear the click of a successful lockpick.
I'm gonna slowly open up the door.
What if he has a dagger of warning?
You open up the door as nothing seems to be awry. Looking inside, you see a bedroom with a shape in the bed, which you can assume is the shopkeeper sleeping.
I'm going to walk in very slowly.
Give me a stealth check.
Can I also check for like, traps just in case?
Yeah, go for it. Give me. I think is it investigation perception for traps?
Phoenix always uses investigation.
Yeah, it's
Playing
probably
Let me. It might be
investigation.
like. Let me. Forge. Okay. Bro, investigation just says it tells you how something works.
Give me
well, I have
perception
a
then.
22 on stealth.
Yeah, give me
Perception?
perception
Yeah.
then, because perception's description
It's a natural
says
20.
yeah, perception's description says to notice something that's easily to miss, which in my mind screams traps.
On Google, it says when a character is actively looking for traps, they can attempt a wisdom perception check against the trap's DC. If they notice it, then they can investigate it to see what it does.
Okay, yeah. So perception to
Well,
notice the trap, investigation to like figure out what it is.
yeah. I got a nat
As
20
with a
for
natural 20,
25.
you don't see any traps in the bedroom. As like you get further in, you
Why would he
realize
not?
it's like a mix between a bedroom, like a kitchen, and like one of those really
Can I
shitty
make
tiny
sure that
apartments.
he's sleeping?
You can approach him, figure it out, I guess.
Yeah.
Insight check.
Is that man lying while he's snoring?
Well, you have to be if he's asleep.
But no, I
Who
just want to
sleeps
make
standing up?
sure that he is sleeping and that he's not around sneaking about.
Give me an investigation check to like figure it out.
A 10.
You can hear what you assume is like snoring or like just breathing noises, as it is like just a lump under the blanket.
Whack him.
No, I want to like peek up under the blanket, see that he's there.
Give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Oh, I rolled pretty good. All right. Was 26. I rolled a nat 20 and a 17.
Okay. As you peek under the blanket, you can see what looks like the shopkeep. It's kind of dark. Without lifting it all the way off, you can't tell, but it's definitely a person under there at least.
Good enough. Okay, I'm gonna sneak out into. Well,
If he's like
can I
sitting
just
in the
look
dark
around?
with like a shotgun and a chair,
Trust me, I'm prepared for that. Um,
Dude, you're
but no, I
prepared for a
wanna.
shotgun blast?
Oh yeah. No, I just want to like look around, see if like there's anything in here that's valuable.
Pots and pans, food in the fridge. He's got a
I'm gonna take his
lamp.
food.
He just ham and cheese sandwich he was saving for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the food.
Yeah,
she's
no,
still
it's
hungry from
like
earlier.
it's nothing amazing. It's just like normal food and stuff in this in like his cabinets and stuff. Like, very
Can I take
dry-ish
him?
food. You can take
Can I
anything,
take
yeah.
him and hide him? I want to hide him.
Hide them.
No, just fucking rearrange all this shit.
Where,
Rearrange the kitchen.
where are you hiding them? This is like a small studio apartment.
Whatchamacallit, in the toilet, behind the toilet,
In the bowl.
under the sink, you know,
Okay,
just
give me,
in
if you're spending your
terrible
time doing this,
places.
give me a stealth check. Another one.
You sneak in to have a quick in and out, steal something, and now you're just rearranging all his furniture.
22.
Okay. Yeah, as you rearrange everything, hide things in
Cool.
weird places. As the only place you haven't been so far is through a door which looks like it leads to the shop.
Okay, I want to see. Would I be able to see if it's trapped? The
You can
door?
make a perception check to see if it's trapped.
I want to do that.
You see no like visible wires or anything. Like I don't even care what the roll result is. That's it. You see no visible wires.
Okay. I'm going to test the door, see if it's unlocked.
It is unlocked.
I'm gonna slowly open it.
As you slowly open the door, you see the back of the counter to the shop.
I'm gonna look back and make sure that the guy is still sleeping.
Yeah, no, that lamp's still there.
Yeah. I'm gonna step, get behind the counter and try and look for where he might keep the gold.
Give me
Well,
an
before
investigation.
anything, traps and alarms and all that lovely jubbly stuff.
Alright, perception to look for traps.
Dirty 20.
There is no traps in this room.
Um,
We're really getting lucky with this.
I know, right? Can I look for the gold?
Yeah,
Where you
give me
might keep it or
investigation
anything.
to like search around this counter area.
11.
You can't find the gold. You do find like manifests and stuff of like his inventory. Like you feel like you've checked everywhere around here.
Can I go back into the back area and check to see if there might be, where you might keep the gold or anything?
Yeah. As you enter that room, you blah, blah, words, Christ. Yeah, as you enter that room, you notice in the bed that that lump is no longer there, as you feel a pain in the back of your head. You go unconscious.
Hmm.
As an undisclosed amount of time passes, you wake up tied to a chair in the middle of the shop, as it still looks like it's nighttime.
Sorry.
Yeah, I saw that.
That is the perfect gift.
You feel the pain in the back of your head.
I legitimately, that caught me so off guard. Oh, that was fucking beautiful. Okay. I'm just gonna look around.
Looking around, you don't see like what would cause that. As you kind of in this daze, everything is a bit blurry, your head's spinning. As you see, eventually you spot the shopkeep standing there with a somewhat bloodied bat. Well, not a bat, but like a blunt
Yeah.
club, I guess, is the closest thing. Trying to rob me.
I'm gonna say, good morning.
I have the you have a nerve coming in.
Hmm.
I should just go tell the guards that you're here.
Mm. Why are you not?
Oh, I like to do things on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Where are your
Can I
friends?
can I try like what is like tied? Like is it rope? What is it?
Yeah, you're tied up with rope to the chair and behind your hands. As you try it,
Mm-hmm.
it feels pretty sturdy-ish. Like you'd have to do some actual struggling, and struggling enough that he'd be able to see you trying to get out of it.
Mm-hmm. And I assume that he took every weapon off of me.
Yeah, all the weapons he could find on you. You do remember that you have a dagger in your boot spare,
Mm-hmm.
which you can feel that hasn't been taken.
Sorry, what
Oh,
did you ask?
where are your friends? Oh, you didn't
Sorry,
come in here
one more
alone.
time. I'm just gonna try
As
and annoy him.
he takes the bat and hits you in the stomach with it. Like, I'm gonna call it a bat. It's a club, basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like he doesn't like swing it at your stomach. He like jams it into your stomach, as it does wind you a little bit, but it's like just only a little bit painful.
Mm-hmm.
Said, where are your friends?
I'm just gonna smile at him.
He leaves you alone, kind of annoyed, and he starts perusing his shelves of his different like magic items, and he's just looking around. He picks up this staff type thing, and he brings it over to you. You know what this
Man
is?
searched cat in chair.
No.
An immovable rod. Where are your friends?
Mm-hmm.
Did you come here
I don't
alone?
know. Yeah.
What are you doing here? Trying to rob me? Trying to kill me?
No. If I wanted to kill you, you would have already been dead.
He kicks over your chair and you slam against the floor. As he crouches down next to you and puts the like immovable rod on your chest and then clicks it as you can no longer move. Your arms are being like squished against the ground. Very cocky for someone who's bound.
Mm-hmm.
Just thinking of what I want to do with you. If I want to deal with the hassle of having to bury a body, whether I should report you to the guards, for breaking and entering. What would you
Mm-hmm.
do?
Nail.
Huh?
What would I do?
Why'd you?
What, Bo?
What?
You know how I'm like basically awake all the time? How long would I how long has it been?
Well, you wouldn't have known Aurora left because she snuck out.
Bitch. Never mind.
You also probably weren't sharing a room.
Shit. Bitch. Never mind.
Yeah. You are completely unable to move because this immovable rod is holding you against the floor.
What I would do is give them a fair chance of fighting for escape.
No, that just seems stupid.
Hunt for my prey. Mm. It's always fun.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. That would be more fun. As he takes the immovable rod back off your chest, he doesn't pick you back up. You're still laying there. As he goes cruising through his shelves again, and he finds this crossbow. And he also comes back with a dagger. He comes up to your legs and cuts the rope in your legs. Your arms weren't tied to the chair, so you're just bound currently with your legs free. You can stand up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, start running.
I'm gonna immediately reach down for my dagger and my boots and slit his throat.
You're. How would you even? How would you do that? Your arms are
Well,
bound
or
behind your
my like,
back.
okay. I thought for some reason they were
Gonna
free.
do a little jump twirl to slit his throat with the dagger behind your
Oh
back.
yeah,
Fuck,
just wee.
this ain't Kingsman.
Get a little ballerina turn twirl.
Yeah, no, he's got a crossbow trained at you, and he's just told you to start running.
Mm-hmm.
What are you waiting for? You wanted to hunt.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't really fair. And I,
Never said fair.
wiggle my arms. Oh no, I literally said fair fight.
I never said fair. I'm giving you the hunt you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
As you see him start pulling the trigger on the crossbow. You can give me a deck save to just like dodge it, like instinctively, rather than AC stuff.
Yeah,
Give me deck save.
do it. 22.
You like crouch down underneath it and you grab the dagger from your boot, and now it's in your hands behind your back as you kind of stand back
Like,
up.
cut my hands free.
You can. I will say this will be like a fight now. And that will be your action to cut yourself free.
That's fine.
Yeah, you cut yourself free. You can run up at him, use bonus action.
How far? Like, how close am I to him?
You guys are like 10 feet away from each other. There's just a tiny gap
Hmm.
between you.
Mm-hmm. I am going. So did he also take off my armor?
Yeah, no, you're completely
Or
unequipped.
just
You only have the
weapons? Okay.
dagger.
Okay. So I need to take off the armor so
The only
I know
reason you
my
have the
actual
dagger is because you
AC.
missed it.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, pardon me. Okay. Mhm. Okay. So that was I already used my action, correct?
Yeah, you would use your action to free yourself.
Okay. Whatchamacallit? Is it just like a plain room, or am I just like in, like, basically like the living room and
Do you want me to draw it out on the map?
kitchen? Uh, sure. Quick little sketch.
Let me get a empty scene up.
Might as well.
And then throw your token in there. Actually, wait, I can just insert the party and delete everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
There you
Me
go.
when image unavailable.
I'll just use this guy as raw.
Monkey.
Yeah,
One guy.
what I use for testing.
Want someone annoying? Here you go.
Draw it like this. There's like a little front area there. As back here is the shelves along here, here, and like kind of there-ish. As the counter is here.
Okay, so we're in the magic shop area.
Yeah, the door, I'll see if I can do it in a different color, is back here. And then there's the front door here.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I mean about Phoenix could just draw the maps.
Yeah. That was pretty quick and easy.
Just start grabbing
Uh,
shit off shelves.
that's what I was gonna do. I wanna like can I see where my stuff is?
Your stuff, you'd have to give me a perception check and use your bonus action for that.
That's fine.
Okay. Give me perception to find your stuff.
13 plus. Cool. 18.
18. Yeah, your stuff is in the back corner here. Just like tossed into a pile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. The mirrors?
Huh?
Okay. Is he
Oh, how would she
would
see
I be
that?
able to would he be able to which we call it reaction?
No, he's not within 5 feet of the melee.
Well, I'm gonna go here and grab my daggers.
Okay, that'll be your object interaction, as you'll be unable to do anything apart from move now.
That's fine.
Okay, so the
That
shopkeeper.
is
You moving it anymore? Or was that the end of your turn?
15, 20. I'll move
Yeah, around, like right there. Yeah.
As the shopkeeper will run behind his counter, crouch down behind it, and then he like gets back up as he now has a different magic item in his hands. As the entire shop section over here gets blasted with some sort of force. As the thingies will like hit you, it won't harm you, but like you've been like smushed against the shelves as they're kind of tipped on you.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a bit more
Didn't
like,
fucking bolt him down.
as that'll be his turn.
Okay. Would I be able to get out?
Yeah,
Free?
you can get
Like,
out.
fine?
It's just like it'll be difficult terrain to get out from behind it.
Okay, so that would be what, 20?
It's double the cost of movement for getting out. So like if you're going up here, for example, yeah, that'd be 20. That'd be 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna actually go up here. Bonus action dash. Can I jump the counter and attack him?
Yeah, you can jump the counter.
Can I attack him?
No, you can't. Yeah, you can.
He says
Yeah.
no.
Action to jump the counter.
Yeah, you used
Yeah,
everything
alright.
to do that jump. It was cool, but screw you.
Even your
You did a
reaction.
nice, you did a nice backflip, but now you can't stab him.
Mm-hmm.
Use your
Yeah.
performance.
Shank.
Alright, roll
I
to
don't
hit.
get advantage, do I? No.
No. I will
Would
say,
you say
by the
roll
way,
with advantage?
no, I said roll to hit. You would have
Oh.
already lost 10 health from that initial hit. Forgot to mention that.
Okay. Cool. Right, that's gonna be 19 damage. Or
Alright,
not damage, to hit. To hit.
that will hit.
Okay. I can fight my own demons, guys. Don't worry. I got
He's a
this.
demon. He's a prick.
I don't think this guy's a demon. I think he's a human.
Isn't he a
Hmm.
dwarf? Doesn't matter what he is.
That
he's dead.
is 12 damage.
Well damage.
And I can hit him again, can I?
If you
can't
have two
I?
weapons on
Yeah.
you and you haven't used your bonus action,
Yep.
yes.
I've
Wait, do you have the weapon mastery for daggers?
I should.
If he has the star on it, then yeah.
Yeah, does your dagger
Yeah,
have a star
it
in it?
does.
Okay, yeah, then
Yes.
you can use your two-weapon fighting for a free attack.
Cool.
You
Without
don't add your
proficiency.
you don't add your ability modifier to it, if I remember rightly, to your damage, and that's it.
Yeah.
I thought he was
I remember how to do it. It's 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Okay, 1 second. Take attack and level. You don't add your ability modifier to the extra attack's damage unless that modifier is negative. Yeah, that's it, though. Second,
didn't know if it
add
was
your
around
strength or
medium,
dex modifier.
probably.
Yeah, it's just you don't add it to the damage roll unless it's a negative modifier.
You
Mhm.
just deal
what would you
slightly
say,
less
Ash?
damage.
I said that was a 24 to hit.
24 will hit, yes.
Hey Ash, did the boot in your knife leave marks? Did the
What?
Knife,
Boot in your
did,
knife.
did the knife did the knife in your boot, was it also special where it doesn't leave marks, or is there blood everywhere?
It'd be an average
No,
dagger.
that's why I grabbed my daggers. My
Yeah, she's-
daggers don't leave visible marks.
Yeah, the dagger she had in her boot was just the spare dagger she has on her.
Yeah.
You used it to cut the rope.
Yeah, she used it to cut the rope and then grabbed out her magic daggers.
Yep. so he doesn't have any wounds on him. Anyways, that's 5 damage.
5 damage.
Yep.
Alright. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
As he holds this, like, it looks like a crossbow, but it's also not like got any actual like ammunition or anything projectile based. He points it at you as give me a strength saving throw.
Uh-oh.
You're being defenestrated.
16.
16 is not good enough as you are launched back 15 feet and take what do you call it? 2d8 bludgeoning damage. Let me get the damage
Ooh.
up.
Go easy on me.
Well,
At
you'll
max,
find
you'll
out.
be left with 5.
Shouldn't have snuck out without us.
That's 6 damage.
6.
You could at least
Okay.
let me know.
Well, we talked about it.
Yeah, we
As
had
you
this
are
whole-
I didn't know
over
you.
here now.
What do you mean? We talked about it. We also talked about fucking
On his
other stuff.
turn, he runs over here, breaking line of sight with you.
We had this whole plan, and then you just sneak out on your own.
As that is your turn now.
Okay. Would I known that he went back here?
Yeah, after you got launched, you saw him like run this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right here.
Alright.
Oh. Shank shank.
Shit, the wall. He's blowing up the walls.
The
Yeah.
walls crumble. You're actually in the void.
Oh shit! Where did my dice go? It fell. Okay. I rolled it 2 off to the side.
You'll see what I'm doing in a
That
second.
is a natural 20.
Alright.
That would be 28 to hit.
Okay. As I will turn this on. There we go.
Oh shit.
So
So you
28
can
to
figure out line
hit.
of sight's better.
Mhm.
Yep, that will hit.
How to get my dice? Here we go. Boop. That would be 19 damage.
19. As he is bloodied.
He's just now bloodied?
Yeah.
He's a magic shop owner. He has to be tough.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone would rob him otherwise.
I'm a magic salesman.
There wouldn't be any potions here, would there?
With Costco
Mm,
guys.
You can look
on the shelf,
around.
see.
Well, wouldn't I have seen it beforehand? Since I was in the shop, what, twice before?
Yeah, there would be, yeah. But what should we call it? There's like 2. They don't magic shops don't stock that many.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna bonus action No, I can't because I already used my movement already.
What's on the shelf right next to him?
Yeah.
Why don't you just like
Where are the potions?
They're on the floor now. They're over here. Somewhere like in this mess of items on the floor.
oh no. They're in puddles.
You'd have to search for them.
I'm gonna bonus action dash.
Alright.
What the fuck?
I got bored of the
Mm.
sightline things.
Mm,
But he will take an
Gotta just
opportunity
Uh,
attacking against
but-
you.
that's okay.
Is a miss. Okay.
Don't forget to make him
Cool.
re-bloodied.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Alright, I'm by the door now.
Alright.
Can I try the door to make sure, like, get
Yeah,
it open?
object interaction.
Cool.
It's locked.
Oh. But can I also like crouch down?
Yeah, you can crouch down behind it. You can gain the benefits of half, which got 3/4 cover from your position,
Cool. Cool.
which I think is a
Jump through the
plus.
window.
I don't know how much to
2.
your AC.
3/4
Oh, yeah,
is
I-
plus 5. It's
5. Okay.
yeah, plus 5. And
Window
then full
here.
cover you can't target.
I don't have my bow, do I? Ooh, I forgot to grab it.
Those are the windows in
got-
the shop, by the way.
Throwable daggers.
What'd you say? Boys?
Just paint the windows.
Ah.
Mm.
You like stained glass?
Alright,
No.
that's all I'm whatchamacallit, that's all I'm doing.
Alright. He comes over here with yet another magic item. This one is just a crossbow. He shoots you with it.
He ran out of fancy crossbows.
Just
And
fucking
he's,
look for
he's
one.
just shooting you with a magic crossbow. That is a 17, which hits for 2d4 force damage. And give me a strength save to not be knocked prone. As your cover from this angle is negligent. If you're still
18.
here through 3/4. 18, you do succeed it, so you're not prone. You take where is the there it is. Oh, is it 2d4, yeah. 5 force damage. As that is the end of his turn. He's not getting closer.
Hmm. Can I get there?
You can jump the
Well,
cat
no,
and get
I'm
there.
actually.
Oh.
I want to go here and can I put? How long would it take to put the breastplate on?
A
I
full
think that
minute, I'm
takes
pretty
like
sure.
10 minutes.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, 10 minutes and then an hour for people like Bastion. It's not quick.
Okay. I
So
grab
you
my
wouldn't be able to put it on.
bow.
You can grab your bow. That'd be object interaction.
Okay. Actually, if I grab any of my stuff, it's an object interaction, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm just
normally
gonna grab
to
my
equip
bow.
stuff and like all of that fancy stuff, it costs more than that, but object interaction just makes sense to
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab my bow.
me. Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action dash. Can I get like behind cover like this?
That'll cost you 30 feet to go from here to here.
You got a
Oh,
shimmy.
right.
From here on, it'll cost you that'd be
Yeah.
10 feet. So that's 20 feet to get to here. 5 feet from
That's
here,
fine.
20,
I have
25 feet.
bonus action. But I used my bonus action, so that's fine.
5 feet and
Uh,
5 feet you move, so that's 30 feet in total.
30 feet in total.
Yeah, because you move 5
Okay,
feet
then
this way and then down here.
it would make sense right here. Right here.
Yeah, that's 25 feet. You saved 5 feet.
Yeah.
Then she got to where she needs to go, and she saved
And
money.
then I can always, like,
That'll be 10 feet to go into.
shimmy. Yeah. Oh, 10 feet to get into.
Yeah, that area is difficult terrain.
Got a shimmy.
Would I know what potions was there or no? Because I didn't look at them. I don't think I would.
It's not an alchemy shop, so the only potions you would have in stock would be healing potions.
Okay. Can I quickly, like, look around?
Yeah, you look around as you see like a bunch of bottles on the floor. All of them apart from one are shattered and like spilling into the floorboards.
Can I grab the one that isn't shattered, or did it?
That would be your object interaction, which you've used, unless you want to use like a bonus action or an action to grab it. If you want, I'll let you do action to grab it and drink it.
Yeah, I want to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It is back here. So you have to get
Here.
back there.
So then,
That's cruel, man.
that would be 20.
Dive for it. Don't care about the broken glass getting in you. Just dive for it.
Should I? Or can I?
To get this
Dive
healing
for it.
potion, I took damage.
Yeah, I would recommend that considering your current health. You know, like jumping into a pile of glass.
Mm.
And mystery liquid.
You have enough movement to get there. You won't have any actions once you're there anyway. You've used your bonus action, object interaction, and you've
Yeah,
used your action
That's
to
fine.
drink
That's fine.
it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do
Jump
it.
into the pile of glass, take 1d6 damage to heal
Yeah,
for 1d4.
Let me get the exact type of healing potion. I have too many tabs open.
Aurora, you should have asked me for a potion of cat speed before you went.
Aurora, you should have told us.
You find a... You find a greater healing potion and heal 4d4 plus 4 hit points.
So 44.
Plus 4.
So 48 hit points. That's pretty nice.
Wow. Oh my god. So I just rolled the dice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it said no. Fuck you.
No. I just got not like repeating numbers, but this is so that would be 16.
Yeah, as
Hmm.
you heal 16.
20 CO.
I'm not complaining. Okay.
Health
That
potions are
brings
surprisingly
me-
useful.
Hmm.
Make
We
them
should
cheaper
get
then.
those more often.
Make them cheaper, yeah.
God,
We should
more
get a discount
money.
for this.
Steal them all, Aurora.
You won't give it to me.
It was only the one.
Well, he won't give it
Right,
to
that's
you.
all I can do. That's all I can do.
Yeah. As it's his turn again. As you get this sense of deja vu. As the shelves come flying at you again.
Yep.
This
figured as
time
much.
dealing 2d4 bludgeoning damage, which I will roll. because you're already squished against
15.
them, and he just squishes you against the wall. For shit, that was terrible. 3 damage.
I am not complaining.
As yeah, you're squished against the wall with the shells as they kind of bounce back off of you. This time falling over, revealing both you and the thingy as you can jump over the shelves now. Like they kind of squish you against the wall and then like fall the other direction off of you.
Yep, I'm
As
gonna
you see
jump over
him run
them
back
and
behind the
then.
counter
Oh,
as he
okay.
takes cover.
Cool.
That's
My
his
turn.
turn. Yeah.
Okay. I want to jump on him. Rah!
Okay. You
Like
can
a
go through.
wildcat.
Yeah, you can go
You're a
through an
link
enemy
snap.
creature's thing. It's just difficult terrain when you move through an enemy creature.
No, I'm gonna.
Is everything here made out of difficult terrain?
So
Well,
can
that's
he
the
see me
default
right
metric.
now, or is he like completely crouched?
He's completely crouched behind it. You guys can't see each other. He's got full cover.
Okay. Perfect. Does that mean I would get sneak attack?
Um,
Because I kind of want to
you-
just get on the counter and just start stabbing at him down, like from above.
you'd have advantage to hide against him, which I'm pretty sure you can do as a bonus action as a rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And if you
Well, if
attack a
neither-
creature while from hiding, you get advantage.
If neither of them can see each other, they'd both have disadvantage, they would both have disadvantage and advantage, which would cancel each other out.
Yeah, so if she hides, then it's like, weird disadvantage and then advantage again. I don't know if it works like that, but yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it.
So, okay,
Basically,
what are
if you
like
do
some
the
spots?
actual rogue thing and hide,
Yeah, can I hide like right here?
you can hide
Would he be
anywhere
able
that
to see
you
me?
can't be seen.
Well, it's a pretty open plan right now, so
And he is currently hidden behind a big old like panel of wood.
yeah.
Like you can't see him,
Yeah, I
so he
kind of
can't
want.
see
I
you.
want to hide right here and
Okay, so that's your
save
bonus
my
action.
action for when he pops his head up. Well, I would
I
have.
don't
Well,
think you can sneak attack as a reaction. Can you?
no.
Wait. Can you
Well,
sneak attack as
it's
a
not.
reaction?
It's not a
Does it cost anything to sneak attack?
No.
Sneak
You
attack
can
is
only do
just
it
on
once.
hit if you have advantage,
And
or if you have a friend
Sneak-
nearby.
Sneak attack once per turn, so you can use it on your reaction as long as you haven't used it on your turn.
Hmm.
As long as she still has the advantage to hit by the time the reaction happens, then
Yeah.
she would be able to sneak attack.
I just realized this is the most actual
Yeah, it would work.
cat like fight ever. She's just been bouncing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hold your action and sneak attack in.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Right, yeah, on his turn, he stands up to, like, look for you.
Would that trigger it?
If that's what you decided the triggers, then yeah.
Okay.
What
And
the
yeah.
For jumping.
Like, holding your action, you just declare what you want it to, like, be held for.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
shank him.
Then
So that
you roll to hit with advantage, and you do sneak attack.
I roll one more time. That's what was it? 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
Imagine rolling a 19.
Yeah. Alright, and my sneak attack is 2d6, right?
Yeah, you roll your normal damage as attack, and then add
Yep,
sneak attack on
2d6.
top.
Yep. Okay. That is 21 damage.
51 damage. Okay. As he's dead. Successfully killed a shopkeeper.
Yay! What kind of drugs did
Oh.
he have? What was
Can we
your
like
meal?
sit there for a minute and like
Can we short
catch my
rest?
breath?
Yeah, you just kind of collapse down behind the count, like next to the counter, and just sit there for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
If only
Then
we
after
pulled that
that,
bag
I
of
want to
holding.
go. I know. I want to grab my stuff, put on my armor, just put everything back in its place, right?
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna continue looking for gold. The gold.
Alright. So I will not make you make any checks for this, because eventuality is a thing you will eventually find if by searching every nook and cranny.
Yeah.
As you find his entire stash of gold of 2,600 coins.
I'm taking it all.
Okay. As his stash of gold was behind his counter, but it was in a spot you overlooked, thinking that there was nothing in there.
How much gold was it?
2,600. It's like, I don't want to get more specific than that, because the more specific I get, the more it slows down the campaign.
Yeah. Okay. Can I? So you say search his body, but he probably just has stuff, you know.
Yeah, no, he's got the magic items he was carrying.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to.
Get
I
the,
am actively robbing the store,
get
so
the
I am
rod.
looking.
Get the rod.
Yeah. I'm gonna get.
Rod.
I'm going to get the rod.
Get the rod.
Christ. I am going to look for any daggers that I would be interested in.
Oh my god.
You're going shopping.
Yeah, shield.
I'll leave the gold on the thing.
What else? What else would you guys would want? I know it's daggers, shield,
You should look
sword.
for like boots of springing and striding. See if those are in there.
Please.
Yeah, see if there's like any armor.
Okay, so everyone just make a list of what magic items you want, and I'll tell you whether or not they're in here.
Okay.
So put your lists in mute.
Well,
As
let's see.
speedy shoes. What the fuck is speedy shoes?
I don't know. I don't know what they're fucking called. You know
Well,
what?
look it up.
Just put... Ugh.
You mean boots of speed?
It's a magic shop, right?
Yeah, it's a magic shop.
Shit, what's it called? I'm so dumb. I literally just said it. Oh my god. I'm a dumbass, bro.
Okay, so what are you looking for, Aurora?
Just any like light armor. I'm not fussed.
There would be no real armors or like major weapons here, only like weird, quirky weapons.
Is the dad get there?
But I just want to take anything that would be probably interesting to, the party.
Okay, so you remember that Bumble has talked about trying to find some boots of springing and striding, and you think that Bastion just carries a lot. So looking around, you're looking for those things specifically.
Yeah.
As you do find a pair of boots and this weird stretchy hole thing.
The
But that's the
stretchy
close-
hole thing.
This is the closest you
Hey,
can get to
yo.
what they're after. Or like what they would
What
need
is the
or want.
stretchy hole thing?
You'll have to
Probably a
identify it.
portable hole.
Is there a picture?
Just guess it.
Can we get a picture?
I'm taking them.
Bastion, I
Alright.
Yeah.
don't think you should be asking for a picture of a stretchy hole.
Oh, put
I
it in DMs,
Did you know it's
Neil.
made out of the same texture as your mouth? As
So, have we long rested yet?
Aurora,
Here,
you make
well,
it. Huh?
before anything, I'm gonna put the shopkeeper back into his bed.
Okay.
I'm going to specifically unlock. Ooh, wait.
Just go for the
I'm
clay
going
thing.
to grab a regular dagger and slice his throat open.
You can
Right.
grab the dagger that you had in your boot.
Yeah, that's fine. I want to slice his throat open. Right, and then I'm gonna grab the rod and then sneak out the back door. But I'm gonna leave the back door open.
Okay.
Right. Of course, I'm wearing gloves.
Yeah.
So
No, I
there's no
get you.
fingerprints. No nothing. Right. So that's all I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna head back to the tavern.
Okay. Yeah, you head back to the tavern. The like tavern keep it's not the same one. They take shifts. As they look at you concerned, covered in bruises and like scratches, and like a cut in some places. As you're walking back in,
I was taking care of my Drake.
they give you like this kind of um weird look, like okay, like don't involve me.
And I'm gonna head back upstairs. I'm gonna shake Bastion awake.
I'm just gonna like.
Bastion, you're being shaken
mentally
awake
buff
by
up.
this beaten
want?
up Aurora.
What the fuck happened to you? Don't say the Drake did.
Good morning.
It just coughed in your face. Just like coughed up some blood
I'm gonna-
on your eyes.
I'm gonna wipe it off and smear it back on her.
Okay.
That was grim.
How much gold are you missing out?
I can't remember how many. Neil,
I don't
how
remember.
much was?
I thought you were
I think
so
you said it
pressed
was
about
like
it that you'd keep
200.
track of it.
Wait, maybe I put the.
You know
amount
what?
In my
You know
thing.
what? You know what? Hang on. I'm just gonna hand
Enemies.
him 866 gold.
Oh shit! What's the inflation? No, in my enemies, I've just got that fucking magic guy that I hate.
To
I'm
change
just gonna hand that to
dead
him.
magic guy. I hate.
What? Ooh, how? When?
Don't worry about
Why?
it. Don't worry
Where did
about
you get
it.
this from?
We're gonna have to leave way early in the morning, okay?
What? What did you do?
I will tell you on the road.
Oh,
Have you fully slept, Bastion?
what time is it?
Voice.
It's like but you'd have to sleep for maybe like 2 to 3 more hours as it's becoming dawn.
For it to be a long rest.
Yeah. For you, Aurora, you will not benefit from a long rest tonight. Benefit from a short rest if you want.
That's fine. Because I was wondering if we can just hit the road now.
They
Oh.
will not benefit from their long rest, but they would have long rested on the journey back,
What
so
it-
they'd be full anyway.
If. Mm,
They wouldn't take a point of
then-
exhaustion because they slept through most of the night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I say we head out now.
I can just take Bumble. He's still sleeping. I'll pick him up.
Okay. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
But at
What's
any
that weird
point, tell
little
me if you
stretchy thing,
wake
by the way?
up. What's the what?
I'm just passed out still.
Yeah, I've just picked him up. What's that weird little stretchy hole you got there? that's
Everything's in the
supposed-
backpack. You don't know what it is.
Is it a scrunchie?
Everything is in the bag. You don't know what it is.
Oh,
It's
put
in the
finger in the
bag.
bag, bro.
It's in the
Shut-
bag.
Hey, why's your bag bigger than normal? And why is
Don't
there
worry
gold
about it.
coins dropping out of it?
There's no gold coins dropping out of it. All right. Yeah, I say we hit the road.
On the road again.
Yep. We don't have a specific place where we're going, but you know.
Which way are you heading? I'll go back to the full map.
I say we head back to the big town. Where
Eshos?
There's a lot of big towns.
yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to head south through Honey Hill back to Eshos?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Bumble, you wake up with this kind of bumpy feeling as you are awoken in the cart. Not where you fell
Oh.
asleep.
What's
Oh.
happening? How'd I get here?
You can finally awake.
Was I trying to cross the border again? I've had that dream many times.
You dumbass.
I'm just sitting across from you, just beaten up.
Aurora, what happened to you?
Right, since you guys are both awake now, what happened was I was just trying to go get the gold. But
From where?
what do you think?
You don't have any morals. You could have took it from some orphan kid or something.
And I toss Bumble 866 gold.
Damn,
Wait, how
let
much
me
did you
count this
give
real
me?
quick so I know that it's 866.
Mm-hmm.
How much did you give me?
866.
Okay, I just put down 800.
Damn, this is a heavy coin
Okay.
purse. Where'd you get this from?
Oh.
Again, I went to just go get the gold. I wasn't gonna get anything else. But something went wrong. He figured out that I was there. He beat me outside
As-
the head.
Now that the situation
I
is
just-
over, I will say that what went wrong was that the alarm spell was cast on both the front and the back door of the shop area. And
I figured as much.
alarm can either be audible or mental, and it instantly wakes the person up.
So it's not hair dye.
Damn, so
Anyway,
he literally
continue.
stared you. He literally stared you in the eyes while you were looking back at him.
Mm-hmm.
No, when she went to look at him, he didn't come out from under the blanket. He was still under there, but he was awake.
Mm-hmm. But I explained the situation, like what happened. Yeah, I beat his ass.
How long were you in there for?
No, she woke me up like
Most of the night.
3 hours before
You
we were
left
supposed to
pretty
get up,
early, and
dude.
it was dawn when you came back. Almost dawn.
Make a bunch of loud noises, did you?
Probably. But
why didn't he alert the guards? He was pretty
because
Yeah, he
he
took some
liked to
stuff.
take care of his own problems. And then
Did
his
any
own
of-
problem beat him to death.
Did
Oh.
any of the night shift realize what was happening? Or
Nope.
night watch?
Not that I know of.
So none of them questioned why you were walking around in town bloody as fuck?
Mm-mm. Not that I know of. Though I am pretty sure I have a concussion. So,
Oh, you need some ibuprofen?
Yeah, the
yeah.
reason why
I have a
none of
chunk
the
out of my head.
none of the guards or anything at night really thought anything of Aurora was because nobody saw her, because it's a town for dragons. All of the guards are trained to keep an eye on the sky and keep watch for
They
dragons.
were
Is
all
it-
watching the stars
Is
instead
it
of the
like in
streets.
World War II where all the lights are off?
Yeah, they're not like they are obviously experienced against thieves and stuff, but it's not a common thing in their town. They expect dragons, not thieves.
So basically,
Yeah,
you,
so-
you murdered a man and then stole all of his stuff, and now we can't go back to Ember Run.
Not for a minute, at
Ember
least.
Run?
Well,
King's
again,
Watch.
they don't know where, or not
King's
where,
Watch, my bad.
who.
I was thinking about dragons.
They probably wouldn't know who, because I don't think anyone knew that, the guy had beef with us.
Yeah, if you like to deal with his own
Um,
problems, probably.
So, whatchamacallit? I was just originally just gonna, move his shit about, just take the gold and fucking dip, right? But, he didn't live to see the funny little prank I did and rearrange his shit.
I mean, out of character, that's even funnier because that means he was lying in bed as you moved everything around and he knew exactly what you were doing.
No, what's it? She went through the door after she did all that.
I thought you said it was. Oh, you
No.
meant the back inside door. I thought you meant like the
Yeah,
door
the
to
door
room he was in.
between the shop and his bedroom. There
Bro's
wasn't one
legit
on the
just
door
snoozing.
on the actual back. Yeah, when you did check him, he was snoozing for the longest time until you went into the shop.
Yep. Oh, also, I got you guys a little gift. I give Bumble the boots. I give Bash the little.
What the fuck is
Thing.
this?
What kind of boots are these?
I
As
don't
you
know.
won't know without identifying them.
Bumble, what the fuck is this? Why have you given me a weird
don't
little
know.
fucking loop?
I have not seen anything like that before, Bastion.
You know, I can't wear hair ties. What?
We could try.
Why have I got
guess
this?
I guess I'll start identifying things.
Um.
Get woke up on the road and now I have work to do. What the hell?
That you've slept for a while, Bumble.
Yeah, and I was having a good
A
sleep.
fine. So sorry. I got the description for the magic item wrong. The one that you handed Bastion is a fine black cloth, silk as the softest silk, folded up as a handkerchief, basically, and it unfolds into a
brilliant. I got a
circular sheet
fucking
of 6 feet
tissue.
in diameter.
Got a singular tissue from his tissue
So
box.
it's like a really thin kind of round rug that's been folded up into like a handkerchief.
The fuck am I doing with this?
Huh.
Yeah, as like you
I don't know
unfold
what
it, it's just this circle.
Is this like the boat? Is this like the fucking boat in a box?
You got a
this what I've
single
got?
coaster, Bastion.
Have I got a boat of holding?
It's a 6 foot diameter cloth of a circle.
Man's giving me rug of holding.
um.
What the fuck? Bumble, hurry up. Identify that shit.
It takes 11 minutes. Don't rush me.
So on your journey, you're able to identify both these items. As Bumble, you have got a pair of boots of spring striding, and Bastion, you have a portable hole.
Bastion, it's
I could just
And-
dig one.
your
Aurora, you don't
handkerchief
even
is a
need to
hole.
identify your one. You saw him use it. That's an immovable rod.
Yep. And I also got this rod. Removable.
What are you using that for?
I thought you was gonna click it then and just like fall out the carriage.
Wow.
Crazy.
I also got this rod. Click. Bye.
That would be fucking funny.
Bye.
So yeah, I got that as well.
Okay. Let me fucking
Yeah.
read.
So
How much
Aurora,
reading have I got to do?
add an immovable rod to your inventory.
I can't have one of that rod. You take the hole.
Fine, no, I'll give him the rod. It's
Let
fine.
me.
Have both.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
You know, Aurora, I think you're becoming a good person. And then
Okay.
the camera pans up, like towards the sky, and then the credits start rolling.
No, it just pans
EastEnders
over to
music
the dead body
plays.
in the fucking head.
And then his eyes wake up, and he's like, boom. And then it's foreboding and shit. Crazy chat.
Holy shit.
You take to unfold a portable hole and place it on or against the side. Creates an extra 10 within the hole exists on a so it can be used to create any. You can take to close. What the fuck does this hole do? I don't get it.
It's
It's like a
basically
bag of
like
holding,
an
but it's a
extra
hole.
Yeah, it's an extra dimensional
Oh.
hole. You
Is it
open it
like,
up and it's like a pit you could chuck stuff in, and then when you close it, like the stuff is gone in the pit.
So it's what?
It's
a bin?
basically just a bag of
Oh.
holding, but it's a hole in the
It's
ground
like-
instead of a bag.
It's like Nyla's door thing.
Yeah, kind of. Except Noah's door thing was like an entire room.
Mm-hmm.
This one is like this is literally just a
Cheeky.
hole.
Can I choose how big how big the hole expands to on our?
10 feet deep with cylindrical space. So no, it'll be 6 feet in diameter, 10 feet deep.
Okay.
You can put it in any orientation, I'm pretty sure. So, like for example, if you put it sideways when you open it, the stuff's like on the side of it. If you put it on the ceiling, the stuff will just fall out of it. Basically, when you open it, it's affected by gravity as normal.
Wait. So it says folding the cloth closes the hole, then any creatures or objects within remain in the extra-dimensional space, but it doesn't
Yeah,
say there's
so-
no air or nothing. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
it
no,
doesn't
hang on.
mention. Wait, does it?
Space can
Yeah,
take
enough
an
air for
action
1
to-
hour of breathing.
Oh. Placing portable hole inside an extra-dimensional space created by a bag of holding. Hewitt's handy haversack or similar items instantly destroys both items.
Yep.
Opens a gate to the astral plane. Okay.
Basically, what thingy did, Astro did with himself, because he was considered like an extra dimensional space.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
But yeah, you
Astro.
got a hole.
Yay! Where's
It's
it
literally
going?
like the most Looney Tunes shit. Like you just take the hole off the wall and then it closes. It's like the Looney Tunes shit, like where one person runs through it and then the other one just runs straight into it because it's closed.
Yep. Right.
Bastion, you want a ring of jumping?
Sure.
You gotta attune to it.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
My attunement slots are full.
Well, I'm gonna spend time to end my attunement to my ring of jumping, and then attune to boots of striding
Yeah.
and springing.
I will end the session here as you guys are journeying from King's Watch to Honey Hill.
Dude, I can't believe I fucking did that by myself.
You almost didn't do that by yourself.
Yeah, you almost got murdered by him.
Almost. Keywords almost.
I will say,
Oh, no.
when you were panicking about your health, he was on 6. So you running around getting the health potion, you could have just stabbed him.
Yeah, but I didn't know how much health he had.
Yeah, that's the fun of not having, like not giving you guys exact numbers.
Yeah.
You can know when he's below half. Like when you hit him from above half to 6. He